conference on science and technology. This afternoon,
What the heck is that?
Well, I don't know, but that's another one.
Good gracious, there goes another one.
They're multiplying.
This program to bring you a special bulletin. Mysterious underground creatures are moving your way.
We have a problem here.
Come on, everybody. Take a chance. We're going underground to do the dig dug dance. First you tunnel through a wall of dirt. Follow underground like being hurt. Quick now, turn around. What do you do?
None of those is for that. Nothing.
All in.
Here, look here. Say, where are your women now, huh? Where are your women now?
As your score gets
Yes, sir.
higher, they multiply.
All right, let's get cracking.
Hey,
Oh, you always gonna come on.
Deep dog, dude. Say something.
Hello?
Just like a bazooka. Use it to
They're called Lucas, Fighters, and Big Duck.
What happened? Eat off that cheese and
All they want is for us to play with them so we can all have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
you took the greatest fighter of them all. Can you dig it?
Hi, I'm Brandy Little, and I'll be taking you through the Blockbuster Customer Service Program. In the last few years, the retail business has become increasingly competitive. More and more retailers have been struggling just to stay alive. The survivors follow a simple formula: listening to their customers and meeting their expectations. That's not a formula for success. That's a formula for survival. Some retailers, however, not only survive, but thrive. These businesses listen to their customers, but then they take what they learn one important step further. Instead of simply trying to meet their customers' expectations, they attempt to exceed them. Their goal is to build and maintain strong customer loyalty, to attract new customers and keep our existing ones. Our goal at Blockbuster is not just to satisfy customers, but to delight them. This customer service program is designed to equip you with the skills necessary to consistently exceed customer expectations. For those of you new to retail, this program provides a great introduction to Blockbuster's approach to service. For those of you with solid retail experience, well, this program gives you the chance to brush up on old skills and learn some new ones. Like most things in life, you'll get out of this program what you put into it. Your active participation will make it a worthwhile experience not only for you, but also for others in the store. Your commitment to apply what you've learned to your everyday interactions will help you get results that far exceed what you thought was possible. In doing so, you'll earn the trust from your customers, respect from your peers, recognition from your managers, and a sense of pride that comes from being the best. Sometimes, even with the best intentions, our efforts fall short of exceeding customer expectations.
All right, hello. Hello. Sorry, I was checking something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Underdogs of Saltmarsh, Season 2, Episode 2.
Greet.
We're waiting for... Are we waiting for one more person? I don't think so. I think this is it.
We're waiting for Perry.
Okay. As far as people logging in, I think this is it.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
So, I have an idea. I wonder if I can share my screen. In a very, like, low resolution kind of way. Let's see here. And then change the stream quality down to 480. Can you hear the music and see the thing? By any chance?
I can see the thing, but I don't hear no music.
You don't hear any music?
Mm-mm.
Strange.
But that might be on my end.
You might have to check the volume of the stream.
Yeah. No, I just can't hear it.
Well, when Juniper comes back, we will ask Juniper.
Oh shit, I was muted, I'm sorry. I cannot hear anything.
You can't hear anything on it?
No, but one moment. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you talk again real fast?
Can I talk again real fast?
Yeah, I can hear the music when you talk.
Whack.
Yeah, it's super whack. Because it'll only come up when you're talking, so it's just these little itty bitty snippets.
All right. Well, hold on a sec. No, there's literally no way to do that. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to share it because Discord's got this weird thing now where when you share something, even if you mute your microphone, if you Discord mute your microphone, it plays your microphone through Discord if you're sharing your screen.
Funky.
It's very bad. I muted myself on Discord one time to make a phone call, and everybody's like, "We can still hear you on your phone call."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear very, very faintly.
Can you hear it when I'm not talking?
Yes.
Oh, lucky.
But it's so quiet.
Can you right-click or long press on the stream and turn the volume up on the stream?
Let me try.
Sorry for the scuff, folks. What?
What
do you mean it went away?
Went away. Where did it go? Wait, I still hear it. Where did it? Okay, I found it. Okay. Well, it brings you up. I don't know if it's bringing up the stream itself specifically. It just brings me to you.
You gotta, like, tap on some faces or something. I don't know your phone. I'm not looking at it.
Okey-dokey.
It's something like, there's a button. Or if there's not a button, you just tap on the participants and, like, it expands the participants back out and it'll show you, like, a list of things including the stream.
I can... I can try that. Maybe somebody who's better at tech can try this.
Can you pass your phone to somebody else, or is nobody there good with tech?
Here you go, guys. Try to turn the stream volume. Sean knows how to do things. He knows Discord.
I don't know Discord that well.
Alibi, are you able to click on the stream and turn the volume of it up so you can hear it?
I mean, I can hear it. I just only hear the music when y'all are talking. But I can still hear it pretty good when there's conversation afoot. Let me see what I can do though.
It might be your connection. I don't know. If they can hear it when no one's talking, then I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? I'm immersed enough as is. It's all theater of the mind, no?
Okay. I just know that there was a request to make music accessible for players, and as long as it's not killing the stream, which it looks like it's not, then I'm down to share this at you, even if you are kind of seeing the sausage being made.
Oh, I like sausage.
Homo sausage.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's like a Japanese product, I think. It's called Homo sausage. It's great. So anyway, when Juniper, Peregrine, and Fuckerend come back, we will get started because we need them to start. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. I'm still waiting on my laptop. We're approaching week 3.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, believe me, it's been maddening, but I have been playing on my Quest a lot more. That's been pretty fun. Lots of now for broadcasts, so I'm making the most of it.
Fair. Okay.
How are you doing?
Just sitting in limbo. I've been oversleeping 5 hours, like, pretty consistently. It's kind of bugging the shit out of me.
Oh.
Well, maybe not 5 hours every day, but, like, today I overslept 5 hours, and that really bugged me. Like, I slept through my alarms, didn't hear them once.
Yeah.
Slept 11 hours. When normally I sleep 6. And I went to bed and said to myself, I'm getting up in 6 hours. And then I went to sleep. Because I always, like, when left to my own devices, sleep 6 hours unless I'm really tired. But lately it's been like 8, 10 hours. And it's been since I fell. Because on Monday night, I fell directly on my back. And it made me feel so weird. I was like, if I turned my head at all, I could feel like these weird. It's like my back was made out of guitar strings, and somebody just went with their fingers down it. I would move my arms, and I felt like the same guitar string thing just shooting through my arms, and it was like very strange. I got weird little pains and weird little spots. And I'm like, I'm not going to work tomorrow. And I slept almost the entire day. Like, I slept in, and then I went to bed early, but I also took a nap.
Well, I'm no medical expert, but we do a lot of our recovery in sleep. So maybe your body's just going, you know what? It's sleep time now.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping this isn't an indication of a bigger issue. Because I would like to wake up to go to work so I don't get fired. Not because I care about the mission or the mission statement or whatever it is, just because Mama needs money.
Okay, so good news. I got the stream audio working. It's just very quiet.
Okay. Are you able to turn it up?
No. It's at max. The stream audio is at max.
Well, to be fair, the music's pretty quiet. How about that?
That'll work.
Now we can hear it.
That'll work.
Can you hear it too, Alibi?
Yeah, actually, I can hear it now. Pretty good.
Cool. Hopefully chat will tell us if the music is too loud for everybody else's voice.
Yeah, let us know if the microphone on our end is a bit too loud. I may have adjusted that.
You guys sound great.
Okay.
Kitty,
I need
I have
some,
a fluffy
an
kitty.
improvised setup right now.
Alright, so, Juniper, y'all are lighting up every time I talk. It's kind of weird. Maybe we turned the volume up too much. We dug too deep. The Balrog.
Oh no! Read it again, too deep. Okay.
Meow. All right.
Amelia. Don't talk to her. We don't like her.
So, friends.
Romans, countrymen. Lend me your ears.
Lend me your backstory. How about, Juniper, Peregrine, and Fuckerin? You were here last time.
Hi.
Tell us about the story so far.
I am growing not as a person, but as a plant.
I went down to the docks, found my friends, then we all had a drink.
I'm not sure I remember a whole lot, but I remember getting fisted, and it was lovely.
So, for those people who were not here last time, can somebody describe
I got you.
the fist?
So, I did miss part of last session. I think I went to the bathroom or something, and I came back, and everyone was yelling at each other. But on the docks, we met a few new people. By we, I mean Peregrine, Becky, and Juniper. Met a few new people on the docks. Excuse me. We seemed to quite enjoy each other's company and all went out for a drink because tensions weren't high at all.
I don't know.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
I am a little concerned because we didn't really leave Ned with anyone. We just kind of left him passed out on the docks, and he had been waking up frequently, so he might not be there when we get back, but we'll deal with that.
I remember we brought him with us to the bar, and then we slapped him outside of it.
No, we left him on the docks. That was at the docks.
Yeah, you left him propped up against a bollard with a hat over his face and a mug in his hand.
Yeah. We didn't really leave anyone in charge of the Ned.
And then you slapped him, and then Swabby sprayed him in the face, and then Fuckerin slapped him with this his rubber chicken of curses, and
Yep. And he now sneezes almonds. I remember.
Yes.
I remember
Almonds,
that.
you say?
So Ned may or may not be there when we get back. But if he's not there, we can just follow the trail of almonds, I'm sure. But aside from that, we went to a bar, had a grand old time because Peregrine was feeling especially brave, I suppose, and brave and sad, and took on a drinking challenge that was the fist. And the fist was to drink so much wine, so much really bad wine, and then
can we take a moment to remember that claw wine is distilled from potatoes and aged with lobster meat.
No. Yeah. And then also had to drink something else.
It was called the bathwater.
Bathwater. Yep.
Oh,
Does anybody remember what the bathwater was?
I do.
I do as well.
It was like the leftovers from every single like drink of the night, and like a mixture of like what was it, claw wine crystals and like lobster meat from the bottom of the barrel.
Yes, as a garnish.
As a garnish.
As a garnish, yes.
Oh, I love a good garnish.
Mm-hmm. So that was I think we ended after he successfully got fisted.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody was. I'm sorry, I was talking over you. What'd you say?
I said I crit success like 2 or 3 times.
He definitely did. Yeah.
Yep. And he successfully got fisted, kept it in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 15 claw wines in 10 minutes, plus the bathwater. And that is when Honorist gave you the fist, which is a very large wooden mug that has been carved in the shape of a fist with a handle where the wrist ought to be. It's got a silver inlay on one of the fingers that looks like a ring, and the top and bottom are banded with steel. And it looks like it can hold... Oh, what did I put? Oh, what did I say? I wrote it somewhere. It's like 2 KO-ish pints or something like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, you headed back to the ship. Well, actually, Alibi, we will have to get to you in a moment.
Ooh.
And I'm sorry. But Juniper and Peregrine and Fuckerend, where do you head after the bar? Which was called the Snapping Line, by the way. Just for your...
I'd probably head back to the ship.
Can we commandeer the ship right now?
Oh, can we...
It's being watched.
Right, but it's our ship. We could just walk on it. We sleep there.
I suppose, yeah.
Wait, you talking about the Dauntless too? You live on the Dauntless too.
Yeah, they're just trying to make sure, because it's the other ship that's being watched and is under guard.
Oh, the Sea Ghost.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Dauntless is not. That's none of their business.
I vaguely remember something important, like a meeting.
Yeah, there's a meeting in the morning.
Fuckerend, where do you go?
I'm just following the talking tree. And my friend Barry.
Okay, fair. Alright, so on your way back, you drunkenly, and kind of casually notice that Naked Ned is not propped up against a bollard.
That son of a bitch.
I need you to roll for... I need you to roll for wit to, see if you care. Because you're drunk.
Okay.
I would be very drunk, yeah.
So all of us or just him? Just you, it sounds like, because I'm not drunk. I had water.
No, you had that... What did you have that got you drunk? You had something.
No, I had water.
I thought it was just like a fancy sparkling water type thing.
I thought you had something that got you drunk, and you're like, oh, that gets me drunk. Was it salt water? It was salt water.
Oh, salt
you
water.
soaked sweat off of Peregrine's forehead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you should put that in your character notes.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
Because it was sweat and it was very salty.
Yes.
But yours is...
Is it just a base wit roll?
Yeah, unless you've got a skill that you think would work in being drunk.
Survival?
Because it's a poison.
Survival to see if you care?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, you said drunk, so I was...
Hold on, let me... Give me just a moment here. Because, I've got... I don't know if y'all had a chance to check the new system reference document or not. But I've got a lot of...
I think I skimmed it.
I've got a lot of shit written out here, and so what's fun about the... If you look at the skill specializations, it kind of actually explains what the skill is for, also. So under survival, there's tracking, foraging, scavenging, treasure hunting, fire making, primitive tools, and then, like, places like Arctic desert, jungle, high altitude, marine, foraging, hunting, and fishing.
Okay, so just Bear Grylls.
Yeah. that's... Let's see
You've
here.
also got
Actually,
perception and trades, but I don't think either of the perception might help.
perception you would... Like, I'm just telling you you would notice it, because it's something important for you.
Yeah.
And so it's something that you would be looking for. Actually, I don't think it would be wit. I think it would be charm.
You've got ride and influence.
If you're drunk, you are considered to be stunned until you sleep it off. And let's see here. Under charm, there's animal handling, faith, gambling, influence, performing arts, streetwise, and will. I'd say roll for will, and if you have a specialization in will called focus, you can roll for that. But I would say roll for will, and if you don't have will, roll for charm. And remember, if you're stunned, you're at minus 1d6 to roll anything.
Okay. So just roll your wild die.
Oh my. Oh my.
I just have 1d then for charm because it's 2d total, but
oh fun.
With the drunkenness.
Uncle Perry's a little fucking tipsy.
Yeah. Hold on. I got a 6.
Oh well, then roll another die, Mr. Critical Success.
Do it again. Oh, so fucking close.
I got a 5. So 11.
Okay, Peregrine, you care.
I would care, canonically, in character.
So, since you care, I mean, I'm just trying to see if you're too gone to care. Like, maybe it's...
Oh.
You could be drunk enough to think this is a tomorrow Peregrine problem, but obviously you think this is a today Peregrine problem. So, how about you roll for, investigation?
You get.
If you don't have that, it defaults to wit.
Okay.
Does fuckerin smell almonds?
Roll for perception, fucker end.
Where is perception?
It's under wit. Oh, and are you drunk? No. You're actually chill, because you were drinking Mershram.
Calms the brain weasels.
Yes. I have a kitten at my feet. That cat,
13.
though.
Fucker rolls a 13 for smelling almonds.
Alright, you don't smell almonds, but you smell the salty sea air.
Saltfish.
And a little bit of iron and wood. You know, it smells like the docks. There's a faint smell of fish, also.
Fish.
And I rolled a 7 on wit.
Alright, Peregrine, you see, sort of like a butt print that looks like blood. But that's about it. Make a might roll real quick.
Okay.
I'm making you roll so much just because you're drunk.
No, that's okay.
Okay. If you have stamina, roll for stamina.
I do not.
Okay. Then just roll at might minus 1d.
Radio. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Wait, is that your wild?
Yeah, my wild die is a 1.
Oh, you throw up. All over the patch of blood.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's just lobsters, alive, oh.
Oh no, they're alive.
No. Oh God, no. That's not what I meant.
Oh no.
I mean, like as a nonsense verse in a folk song.
Cockles and mussels alive, alive-o.
Yes, lobsters, a diddle diddle do. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, just it's like straight alcohol with like chunks from the bathwater that you had. And this is when you realize you didn't actually eat any food tonight.
You just drank. Well, he did eat food. He had lobster.
You said the lobster counts a little bit.
Yeah, and back when I was a heavy drinker, I would say, these 3 olives in my martini, that's lunch.
Yeah.
that is fair. Yeah, that would be the equivalent, I think.
Yes, the lobster meat is the same in this case, but you've lost it now. You've lost it now.
That's true.
You've thrown up on the only evidence you have.
Ah, nice. Well, we could see if Varnoth has him, because maybe she grabbed him?
Sure, go for it. So,
Okay.
you walk onto the ship, and it's quiet. There's just, Hev? No, not Hev, sorry, Kilnip is just sitting there on the guardrail next to the gangplank, looking like she's about to pass out.
Oh.
But she always looks like she's about to pass out because she has insomnia.
Aw.
Yeah. And so she's like, "Oh, hey, you're back." By the way, for those of you who never met Kilnip before, Kilnip is a little white kobold who is a bard and plays the shitty flute. Like, she has a really terrible... It's more like a really terrible tin whistle that she plays like a shitty flute.
Nice.
Just squeaking all over the top, all over the place. By the way, if you know anybody who would like to play Kilnip sometimes, when we're missing a person, please let me know. I think Kilnip is hilarious and would love for someone to play Kilnip. Like to have an extra player or something like that.
I
So
will let people know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Varnoth is asleep below decks.
Well, I don't speak any languages that Kilnip would probably know. So one of y'all is gonna have to ask. You're drunk. You're crazy.
Temporarily sane thanks to the mushroom, but that's fading.
Okay, well somebody can ask if Varnoth might have brought Ned on board, or if he's gone like a fart in the wind again.
I drunkenly stroll up to Kilnip and I'm like, "Hey, Kilnip, so I lost a good old buddy pal of mine who was we had tied up. Do you know anything about where he went, or do you know if Varnoth knows?"
Oh, that guy that you beat up? That was
Yeah,
great.
That
was a good time.
It was
I
a
don't
good
know. He just kind of wasn't there after a while. Maybe he fell in. He's sleeping with the fish. And Kilnip kind of just like idly like massages her shitty flute, like as if she's about to play a song. You know, like rubbing her little scaly fingers over it, looking wistfully at the stars.
All right, so we gotta find that fucker again.
I mean, we could check the water, but
Get in the water.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
I can check the water.
Well, you want to get drunk?
I mean,
you don't have to. You don't have to absorb it when you go in.
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing says I have to absorb the water. I can just float on the top and look down. Or you can put weights on me and I can be on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I'd float.
Oh yeah, you're made out of wood.
I was say you are wood.
Yeah. So I'd float unless you weight me down. Then I can walk on the bottom, but I don't need to breathe. So.
Are there waves at the dock?
Are there waves? Gentle waves tonight.
Gentle waves.
Okay, so
do we want to tie a couple rocks to me and then drop me down there? Y'all can hold on to one of my vines.
What if I surf on the tree?
I'm gonna be down. I'm sinking down so we can see if Ned was in the water.
Yeah, and I don't think you've built a rebreather.
Yeah. Yet. But, yeah, I think I can do that if y'all want to hold on to my line. I'll tug twice when I need to come back up. Or I could just walk back up.
yeah, Peregrine would be down for that. His inhibitions are lowered.
This sounds like a great idea to you.
Killed up claps.
I'll let y'all know if I see any cool shit.
Okay, so you tie some rocks.
Yeah.
To Juniper. Juniper, you now weigh enough to sink slowly.
Heck yeah.
Alright, I need you to make a perception check as you sink into the water.
Okay, perception is part of wit?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't have perception. I'll let you know that right now.
Well, I mean, you just fixed your perception, like your visual perception issues. Yeah.
We'll use these. Oh, well, let me roll another. All right. So,
wow.
16, 18.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Because I got a 6 on my wild die, and then I got 2 5s and a 2.
Wow.
I'm a smart cookie.
All right. So what? You know what? You also have night vision goggles. Are you using those?
No, I gave those to Becky. I thought because I don't need them. I can see in the dark. I have dark vision.
You can?
Yeah.
You do? I thought you had dark vision because you have night vision goggles.
No, I had dark vision because I am a created thing. I was created with night vision.
It doesn't say that on your sheet.
It did on my old one. I had dark vision.
Okay, fine. You have dark vision. Fine. Well, since you have dark vision, you see, like, an arm.
I'm gonna grab it.
Like, and it's loosely attached to a bunch of rent flesh that's just kind of, like, waving around in the water, kind of like.
I'm gonna grab it.
Cool. On the arm, there's a ring on the finger.
Cool. Do I recognize the ring?
Investigate the ring.
Investigating the ring. That would be wit again?
Yeah, if you don't have investigation, yeah.
Okay, I do not. Okay. 11.
It's a big gold ring with a flat thing on the front of it. You don't know about what this is for. Okay? But you recognize that it is. Yes, out of character it's a signet ring, but Juniper doesn't know what that is. But it's got a snake in the shape of an S.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tug twice on my line that my family is hopefully still holding, so that I can come back up. I'm taking the arm with me.
You got a bite. Pull it up, 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 pull it up.
I got it.
Let's see here. What's the difficulty to pull Juniper back up? I've got that somewhere. Let's see here.
Boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Where is that?
I'm heavy, guys.
Juniper, you weigh what, like 250 pounds, 300 pounds? How much would you say you weigh?
I'm not sure, but my weight, like my size, is considered like the heavy, like large creature weight.
And we tied you with rocks.
And you tied me with rocks.
I could,
but I'm buoyant. I can cut the rocks.
Cool. What are you cutting them with?
My scythe arm.
I thought that was a crossbow arm.
It's a crossbow with sides for arms.
Okay. Well, when you cut that, Peregrine, Fuckerind, what is your how many dice in might do y'all have, or lift if you have lift?
Like total. Like both
yeah.
are combined.
Yeah.
I have a 3D plus 1.
I only have 1. I am small.
Okay, you managed to lift him up.
Okay.
No rollies?
No, that it's there for your static lift, and so you can just, that is something that you are able to pull up.
Nice. Gotcha.
Yeah. We've got a little a little chart here for it.
Okay.
This new system is very helpful, very smooth.
Hey, thanks.
Yes.
It took a lot of time to compile this shit.
Yeah.
Multiple books. Lots and lots of copy and paste and format and number crunching. So, okay. So, Juniper's back up. Juniper is there's just water pouring out of all parts of Juniper. Sploosh!
Absolutely gushing.
Wet.
Moist.
I'm gonna hand the arm to Perry. I found this down there.
Thanks, June. The shiny ring.
Shiny.
Roll for investigation.
Say, I don't
Both
know
of you.
if it's his next arm. But...
Both Fuckerind and Juniper, roll for investigation. I'm sorry, not Fuckerind and Peregrine, roll for investigation.
Yep.
Orky dorky. Is it still minus 1d because I'm drunk?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's my wild die.
Jesus, what?
Oh no. The wild die's a 1.
Boy. Fukurin rolled a 1 on his wild die.
Well, what was the rest of what Fuckerind rolled? I still total the rest of it up.
13.
Okay. What about you, Peregrine? Remember, you also add +2 to your total.
Right. I rolled a 7.
Well, it's been ripped off all right, but you also notice the ring. Actually, just Fuckerind notices the ring, but also the brain weasels are talking again.
Oh boy.
Should we sell the ring? No, don't sell the ring. What if we use it to make something?
And now you.
Does the ring fit our tongue? What if we put the ring on our tongue? What would it taste like?
As you put the ring on your tongue and talk with your tongue out, Peregrine, you notice the sigil on the flat of the ring.
What was that?
You notice the sigil.
Oh.
It's a snake in the shape of an S.
Peregrine goes, "Oh, thank God! I think he's dead."
And then the ring falls off of Fuckeren's tongue and bounces once on the cobblestone pier and falls back into the harbor water.
I could get it. Did you want that?
Sure, I'll try to grab his ring as a trophy of sorts.
Okay, well roll for agility then, because you're gonna have to like try to catch it before it bounces into the water.
Okie dokie. I'm still assuming it's -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's -1d until you sleep it off.
Right, okay. Until I sleep. It is. 6, let's go.
Oh. Another critical success?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's not. It only added 2 more to the roll, though.
It's not my old dice, I promise.
Well, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 10 total.
You don't catch it.
I can go and get it.
Gosh
Bloop.
darn it.
Okay, well, you all repeat the process, and Juniper goes back and gets it. Juniper comes back up. Juniper hands you the ring. Juniper is now soaking wet, and, yeah. Juniper, are you still growing?
I should be full size by now. I'm huge.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, you could have just gotten in yourself then.
Well, how deep is the water?
Oh yeah, it's got to be deep enough for a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry. They dredge it. They dredge it so it stays deep. Never mind. Okay, so you got it. You come back up, and do you go back to do you go to bed?
I don't sleep.
It sounds good to me. I gotta sleep this off. Could barely catch a ring. I'm pitiful.
All right, fucker, and are you gonna grab a hammock?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that one.
All right. So the next morning.
What's Alibi up to?
Alibi is not part of the party yet, and so I was hoping to bring them in, but then y'all started to get really curious about the Naked Ned thing, so I had to address that. Alibi, are you still here?
Hello, friends. I'm still here.
Hooray! All right, so the next morning, you wake up fresh and bushy-tailed and everything. So Alibi. Today is the day of the weekly market.
I can hear the weevils under the floorboards.
Oh my god. Do you want to check out the market? Because today is also the day that you were going to go to, well, actually, no, you don't know about the city council meeting yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
I will go check out the market. There might be a few things I can find, so to say.
Cool.
Thanks.
Guess what, everybody? The market is on the way to the council hall.
What's at the market?
Well, let me tell you. First, let me bring up the picture of the market.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a picture for that too. Hold on.
Oh, excuse me. Where'd it go?
Where was? It was. Aha. And then that. Oh god, it's so big. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I'm she, so yes, that is what I said. Oh, I saved it so large. Why is it so big? I have to resize it. There you go. The weekly market.
Okay, I see awnings, I see stalls.
Indeed, it is a market.
It is
I've never
indeed a
seen
market.
One. Juniper has never seen one.
Alright, so the first place that catches your eye. Where did I write that down? Come on. Oh, here we go. The first place the first place that like there's stalls everywhere. They're selling, you know, fresh in-season fruit. I'll give a hero point to whoever Googles what fruit is in season in fall in Europe.
Oh, in Europe.
We are in the equivalent of Europe on Earth. We're in the Greyhawk setting, and so it's Earth. And Kjolland is basically Germany, so.
Apples, pears, and quinces.
Apples, pears, and quinces, alive-o. And also in-season vegetables.
Which would be?
Beetroots, broccoli, watercress, and arugula.
Excellent. You both get a hero point there. Hooray. A reminder about hero points, you can use them to get +6 to a roll. You can change a fact about your situation, about your environment, like an unlocked door, a window where there wasn't one. You can buy a clue, and you can buy off a wound level, and you can steamroller an enemy, which means you attack until you miss. Might not work on bosses, though.
Okay.
I did have somebody steamroller a boss, though, and that was pretty funny. He just grabbed him by the collar and punched him repeatedly in the face, like jab, 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 haymaker! Because, like, there was a paladin who was failing so much with his sword that he just drops it, and he's like, I'm gonna grab him by the collar and punch him in the face. And that worked, and he's like, I'm gonna spend a hero point to steamroller. And he just kept rolling damage until he beat the dungeon boss's face in. And all of the dungeon boss's minions, like, walked slowly away. And he drops the dungeon boss and looks at his bloody hands, and he's like, I will dedicate these hands to Cord, the god of war. Alright, so, the first place that catches your eye, Alibi, you are also standing around this. There's a fluffy little scruffy looking cap. Well, actually, here, you describe yourself.
Alibi is very scruffy, unwashed even, most would say. He stands about 5 feet 8 inches, so not too tall. He's got a big brown jacket, his red scarf. He's definitely missing part of an ear, but it seems to have healed by this point, so that's not big news to him. And he's just standing about looking at I'm trying to think here, a market stall with apples.
No, this market stall that you're standing at has some strange smells. There seems to be a sizable crowd around, and it seems pretty popular. From what you can gather from the general talking, and everyone has kind of gotten to this point where you see this one stall, okay? It's called Maven's Mundanities.
Oh.
as if to imply mundane items.
Yeah.
Provided by somebody named Maven. You can. It seems that people swear by the products and they're just kind of like politely waiting their turn. The table is clean and well maintained, and there are candles and herbs and soaps with a little plaque in front of each line of products, and it says that they're handmade. A customer has just broken a candle, and Maven, and this might be why the stall is so popular. It's up to you to figure it out. Red-haired human woman with yellow slitted eyes, like a snake almost. She is fit, curvy, and well endowed. With scars and tattoos, and she's wearing like just shabby, common clothes, like just a chemise with an overdress, you know. And she's currently talking to a customer who has broken a candle, and she's trying to negotiate. But it's, everybody roll for intuition, which is under wit.
Would I be rolling at disadvantage because I do not speak the language?
You would subtract 5 because you don't speak the... Actually, I think you subtract 10 because you don't speak the language.
Rip.
Yeah. In situations where you don't know the language, let's take a look. Trying to communicate in a language not known by you imposes a -3 die penalty.
Oh.
Which is pretty much the same as a -10.
I only have 2D in wit.
How do you only have 2D in wit? You have 3D in wit.
I have 2D plus 2 in wit.
I'm looking at your character sheet, Juniper. You have 3D in wit.
Hold on, this might be mine, babe.
You're looking at Peregrine's.
I'm an idiot. I have 3D. Okay. But still, that takes me down to no D. Just like my life.
Oh, that's so sad.
No.
That is.
I got a D for you.
Hot.
I'm sure you do.
Fucker and rolls a 24.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he critted again.
Wow. Alibi, what did you get?
6.
Okay. Fuckerin, you can tell that this woman has no business sense, and she only knows, like, candles, herbs, and soaps. She just eventually, frustratedly, like, lets the person keep the candle and tells them to be more careful next time. She seems rather annoyed today. But also seems to be extremely helpful. Do you stop at this stall?
Can I tell that she's stressed out?
Yes, but again, you're trying to read body language, so roll for wit.
Okay.
Does the stall have anything I could use to make that fancy slingshot crossbow thing?
It has candles, herbs, and soaps, so I don't know, man. Use your imagination.
Well, do I just roll 1 die then? Because I've got 3D in.
No,
wit.
just roll 3D for wit.
Roll 3D. Okay.
I'll let you attempt to read her facial expression.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll another. Okay.
Would y'all say it's difficult for Juniper to read humanoid facial expressions?
How long has the tree been around, people?
Tree has not been around very many people.
How expressive are the people the tree has been around?
Very. Ronan.
Ronan and Peregrine.
So the tree probably has an idea when someone is angry or upset.
Okay. Well, I'm bad at math. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21.
Well, even if it was very difficult for you, you would have done it because very difficult is 21.
Oh, well.
Blackjack.
Okay, so yes, you can tell. Does Juniper have a sense of smell?
Yes, actually, I was going to bring that up because plants communicate through scent.
Okay, well, you can all tell that everybody but Juniper and possibly Fucker and I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, everybody but Juniper and Fucker and thinks that her products smell fucking weird. Fucker and you think that this is the scent of love.
And what am I understanding from the communication of smells?
As a plant person, you understand this scent to be not something that humanoids tend to keep around.
Okay.
Like those plants that smell like rot to attract flies.
Oh, pitcher plants.
Yes. Alibi, did I already say it doesn't smell weird for you?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know like how cats love to huff shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
This is just a new smell for him.
It's just a new smell.
Yeah.
Okay, well, since I noticed that the person behind the counter is upset, when I grew, did I grow flowers? Can I just, like, pick a flower and give it to her?
No, it's fall. You didn't grow flowers.
Aw, I'm sad.
Too bad you don't have emotions.
Yeah.
So you pick a sprig and hand it to her because she does seem to be selling herbs.
Okay, just a piece of my skull, I suppose. Handing her a bit of my brain. Here you go.
Wow.
This grew from my skull. I hope it makes you feel better.
Would that be your brain or your hair?
What language did you say that in?
I mean, Elvish is my go-to for things, but, yeah, I'll say it in Elvish.
Okay, she understands, like, a bit of Elvish, enough to understand that you were trying to offer her, something in consolation.
Okay. Mission success.
Twig in this trying time.
Exactly.
And she says, thank you, and takes it and nods exaggeratedly at you so that you will understand.
I'm gonna look at Peregrine and go, interaction success.
Alibi, you are next, and she turns her attention to you, and she says, hello there, Mr. Cat. What can I get for you?
Oh, I just came here to smell the things. I don't have money like that. I'm sorry, friend.
I mean, I have reasonable prices.
I don't have reasonable funds.
Aw.
Same.
Wait, do you not have...
I will say this is...
You have 3d6 in funds.
I'm just trying not to buy something here.
Oh, okay.
But I will say these are interesting scents. I mean, it's new.
Okay, roll for Streetwise to bluff your way out of it.
Oh no. Sorry, I'm trying to find which that would be.
It's Streetwise. It's on your character sheet.
I'm looking, I promise.
It's under Charm.
Shit. Okay, I see it.
Did you?
16.
Cool. She believes you that you do not have enough funds.
Oh.
And she says, "You look so dirty. Perhaps I can give you a discount on a bar of soap."
You know, I'm flattered, but I think I'm just here to kind of look for now.
She looks let down.
Oh.
Deflated. And she says, "Be getting a lot of that." And then she turns her attention to the rest of you, and she says, "Are you with that one, or are you here to get anything?"
Do you have any mushrooms?
Don't really have much call for that. Let me look. And she pulls a crate into her lap and starts thumbing through it.
Is she watching the stall?
Give me a moment.
She doesn't have much business sense. So she might not be watching the stall very well.
Oh no. That's a pity. Oh.
Roll for perception to see if you can tell if she's watching the stall or not. Like she's just sitting behind the table, looking through a crate. Something about those creepy snake eyes of hers make you think that she's watching all of it at once. And she pulls out a small bag and she says, "I've got this."
Oh. What is it?
It's mushrooms. It's my last sack, and she undoes the drawstring on the little sack and opens it up so you could see little dried mushrooms.
How much?
That will be an easy funds roll for you.
$7.
Okay, that's not. You don't have enough on you to buy it.
Oh.
Or something. I don't know. Figure out a reason why you can't afford it. You can't afford it.
I reach for the bag that holds my money. There is a hole in it.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no. No.
She says, "Do you want me to hold these here for you for later?"
I offer her the 2 gold coins that were left in the pouch and a fish from my other pocket.
That's right, you did get fish.
I still have 1 fish remaining. I gave 1 to the bartender. He refused it. But I still have 1
So
more.
what, two? Oh, Zed just raided. Oh my god, thank you.
Logo. Every time you boot it up again.
Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Hey, look, that's the clip that I made of you. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's see here. You put down 2 gold coins and 1 fish.
And 1 fish.
She says if you had 2 fish, I might sell it to you.
No.
You can always roll to haggle.
Womp womp. Or you can ask for help.
Does anyone have coin, Perry? Mary, I want the mushrooms, Mary.
You want the mushrooms?
I want the mushrooms, Mary.
I'd like to help my friend purchase the mushrooms.
All right. Just so you know, this will be an average purchase for you, and this will be you can only. It's true. It's true. It's so true, love. You are first. You can't steal it. Whoa, oh my god. You can't. Why did you do second and third? What are you doing? Why did you do that? You can't steal those. Those are mine. I made those especially for the channel. Get your own. Get your own Earthbound memes. I bet you never even played Earthbound. It's strange, funny, and heartrending. You should. No, she took them. And she ate them. Alright, so anyway, y'all have already done your luxury purchase for the month, which was pitching in for Peregrine to get the fist. Because it is an expensive drinking contest. And it's like that because they have to give you a lot and you might just end up spilling it all over the deck. So, and also because you might win the fist, like, you know, that's how they kind of make their money on it. So, everybody's already done their luxury purchase for the month, okay? You can do, it's time to explain funds. The way the funds works is if you've got an automatic purchase, you don't have to roll for it. So that's easy things like basic food, basic clothes, most ammunition for personal things. Those are all easy and typically count as automatic purchases. Average purchases, you can afford one per day. And if people pitch in, they also use that category of purchase for themselves.
All right.
And so, when everybody pitched in, everybody used their luxury purchase for the month. And I think that kind of got lost in the hype of the fist.
Yeah.
I might have forgotten to say it, and I'm sorry if I didn't say it. But getting this Mershram is an average purchase, which means if you get this, that might be all you get today.
We can come back for the mushrooms. Or we can get another fish.
But his brain weasels.
How long will this go last?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
He's the one who made this shit up.
Okay. How long do they last?
A day. That's not a day's worth of Mershrams, but it's each full dried Mershram lasts a day, and there's 4 in the bag. Hello, Jamber.
4 days of quiet brain weasels
that you could use judiciously.
Yeah, they're also dried, so I can't even like propagate them on myself, and I wouldn't anyway because they sound like a fungus.
Sounds like a bad time. Wouldn't recommend.
I don't want any part of them. In fact, aren't I afraid of fungus? No, I decided not to do that because it would have been so awful. With
can we come back with fish?
I can agree with coming back with a fish.
We can come back with more fish.
If you don't come back today, I'll try to hold it for you for next week when I'm back again. But beyond that, I got no guarantees. But nobody really buys this stuff, so it might still be here.
Thank you, pretty snake lady.
She just like blinks.
Is it at different times? Like she does not blink synchronously?
No, she blinks synchronously as if she She's annoyed by flirting.
Oh.
Oh. Does she have the second set of lids? Eyelid, like, what were they
Oh, the
called?
nictitating lids.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, she just
just blink those slowly.
She just has eyes that with vertical slits in them.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Like a snack. Alibi. What you doing?
Well, I think Alibi is actually going to talk to this merchant again. I forgot her name already. Oh, no.
Maven.
Maven. And see if she's got any bread or any sort of food. Now that he's thinking about it,
If she what? Any sort of food?
if she has any sort of food.
What, like on my person?
In general, I would be hoping. I'll buy it.
She narrows her eyes and she says, I've got a bit of salt pork and half a loaf of bread, but that's my lunch for the day.
Oh. No, that's fair. Well then. And with that, he's just gonna meander away.
The rest of you watch this very hungry, disheveled cat person meander away. Assuming, it's assumed towards the smell of meat.
That I'm gonna look at Perry. That cat would make Becky sad.
Oh, oh.
God.
We should do something about the cat.
Should we help the kitty for Becky?
Well, I don't know how to help a cat.
A valid question. Does Buckland understand the tree?
Do you speak?
I don't know if languages are listed for that character because it was a spare character. We might have to make you a full character sheet if you keep filling in.
But do you speak Sylvan, Halfling, Elvish, Dwarvish, Orcish, Undercommon, or Primordial?
It's pick one, and then write it down somewhere. Pick one that a gnome artificer would know. A crazy gnome artificer.
Definitely Undercommon.
I was thinking primordial.
Well, that might too.
That could work too. Yeah.
Where do you think the brain weasels came from?
Primordial it is, I suppose. But for speaking to Peregrine, I'm going to be speaking either Elvish or Halfling. Do you speak Elvish?
I don't.
Oh, just Halfling. I'll be speaking Halfling to you.
I speak Common, Halfling, and Giant.
Well, I'm talking Halfling.
It's close enough to common. Halfling is close enough to common that if you make a medium language roll, you can get the gist.
Oh, cool. Well, someone else understanding Halfling, so you would have to make a medium roll to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, fucker, and that goes to wit.
So when I speak Halfling, do I basically just speak common, but like I sound really Midwest?
No, it's more like...
Is it like a deep accent?
No, I'm trying to think of it's like the difference between Portuguese and Spanish, or Spanish and Italian.
Oh, okay.
You know, like they have the same root. Like,
yeah. It's
kind of like how Dwarven and Giant are actually similar languages as far as like language origins go. They use the same written letters, but they use different, like the words are different. And so like you can make out a few things here and there, but Halfling and Common are pretty fucking close.
Groovy.
So Fuckerand would just have to roll wit to get the gist.
Well. Here you go.
All right, yeah, you get the gist that they're talking about helping Cat.
Okay.
What do you do with this information?
I follow Perry. Perry is my friend.
Oh God.
I have 2 loyal followers.
At some point, you're just gonna look like a very strange pimp.
I'm just gonna walk around and then look behind me every now and then. There's just gonna be some gnome with like the strangest machine you've ever seen, and then another very strange machine that's made of wood, just like T-posing.
Oh, and I'm tall.
T-posing?
Tree posing.
Can I ride on the trees?
Tree posing. Oh my God. Shit. Odds or evens, Peregrine? No, fuck it. You get a hero point.
Okay.
I liked that. That made me happy. So Alibi, your nose has brought you to a place that smells more yummy than interesting. As far as like, it's not a curious smell. It is a food smell. Abba's Abattoir.
Abba's what? Huh?
Abba's Abattoir. Abattoir is a fun word for a butcher shop.
Yup.
You were thinking of a boat.
Well,
No.
There's a huge table with a surprisingly small selection of fine quality cuts, but the crowd is so thick that you can't even see over it.
I heard Abba's a whore. So. I
Wow.
was like, the whole band? All at once?
No, ABA. It's just one B. ABBA. The crowd is really fucking thick, okay? The only person who can see over it is Juniper. Juniper, you see meat.
Looks like it used to be things.
Jesus Christ.
Certainly does.
There seems to be a very unhappy, hefty, middle-aged dragonborn in front of you. He's got gold skin and all black eyes. And he's wearing basic... And he sees you approach, and he says, I don't know if I can wait this long. He's wearing basic robes and like a necklace with the symbol of Umberly on it, and he's got a staff.
The gnome is tiny. He wants to climb up into the walking tree's shoulders.
Juniper, do you consent?
I have no feelings one way or the other. I can be climbed.
Cool. Make an athletics roll, and if you don't have athletics, roll for agility. I've got a great list of things you can use athletics for, and it's acrobatics, climbing, jumping, running, sex, skiing, swimming, and various sports that are, but not martial sports like boxing or fencing.
Only things like football or soccer.
Well, I mean,
things
we
that
don't have
really have.
We don't have football or soccer in this world. We have something else. Ballfoot. Cursaw.
Cursaw.
The gnome rolls a 7.
For athletics?
Yeah.
No, you managed to, like, hug Juniper's ass, and you kind of, like, baby monkey wrap your arms and legs around Juniper's waist. That's about as high up as you can manage to get.
Okay. As I have a belt.
So anyway, yeah, this Dragonborn has struck a conversation with Alibi, and also glances to Peregrine and the belt, and then looks up at the tree person, and he says, you know, this stall is so popular every week. If you don't get there first, you might not get a cut, and then somebody decided to start a fight.
Oh.
So
my.
I guess I'm just going to leave. I guess I just don't get my ribeye steak this week.
Yeesh. That's rough, buddy.
Are there any other stalls at all that might be offering me anything?
Well,
I'm sure, but this is the best meat in town. You look like someone who really knows his fish. And he kind of crouches down a bit because he's like 7 feet tall.
Did someone say fish?
You're nice. Oh.
And he just nods as if waiting for you to say more, Alibi.
I would say I know fish fairly well. I mean, I eat just about whatever, but fish, if I can find one and it's not half rotten, I'll eat it.
You deserve better. You deserve better. The meat here is amazing. If you eat the meat from Abba's Abattoir, you won't want it from anywhere else. I will eat, if I must, vegetables and bread the rest of the week. And he and just then you hear a bell ring off in the distance. Big bell, like a tower bell. And everyone starts murmuring and looking around. And he stands up and he says, "Council meeting today. You know, I did hear tell that there is a ship that just came in that something happened on the docks. And something that needs to be discussed, something important. Maybe I'll check it out. I am rather interested in this kind of thing." Are you, my lad, interested in politics as well? Have you heard? And he looks at Peregrine, and he peers around at Fuckerend, and he says, "Have you heard about the Dauntless 2 and the Sea Ghost?"
Ooh.
Politics tend to bore me.
He just blinks as if he's not used to this response.
the white guy blinking meme.
He says, "But surely you have heard of the 2 ships that just came in. Everyone is buzzing about them. One of the people from the ship apparently kept the fist in last night."
Ooh.
Aye, that'll be me.
Oh, you're one of the Dauntless 2? You have the fist?
I do have the fist.
My, you should go to the council. I suspect I will see you there. I'm done waiting for this meat, though it pains my belly. And he stands up and pats his hefty belly. Often you don't see Dragonborn that are this heavy, but this dude clearly enjoys his meat.
Does he look like the Red Dragon in the new D&D movie?
No, he's not that big.
Aw.
No. He's a little bit chubby. He's not a chonk. He's not a chongus, but he's a little bit chubby.
Got you. Still precious.
He says, "I hope to see you again, and then maybe you could show me that fist of yours." And he strolls off.
Is this big man flirting with you?
I just mumble under my breath, "Hey, yo."
Jesus Christ.
It's halfling for, wow, okay.
I thought it would be halfling for, "This too is relevant to my interests."
I mean, yeah, they do that too.
Buckerand is curious to know what exact note the bell was tolling.
What?
Like, is it a G?
Yes, it's a G.
When I was.
We hear the bell. When I was a young boy.
Oh my god. Alibi. What do you do?
Yes.
The bell just rang to indicate that a city council meeting has started, and...
Or the Black Parade.
Oh.
I was just doing the white guy blinking meme in real life, sorry.
Oh.
Alright. Alibi, what do you do? Before you was a crowd and the possibility of me, but also, there's a city council meeting, and also, there's some people here, and one of them apparently has a famous fist.
And they followed you over here.
Yes.
I do feel like Alibi, the first thing he's gonna do is just turn to these three odd, interesting characters and kind of just look between them all, and then his head will tilt up as he looks at this structure of a person. We're gonna go person. And
Sure.
Just, hello, I noticed you guys with that candle. So,
Greetings.
you guys trying to get meat?
I'm trying to get a cat.
Hey, yo.
Trying to get that kitty.
I'm just gonna look at Alibi and go.
His eyes dilate ever so slightly.
With the fingers. The.
Tell you what, it worked to get you a pet pseudo dragon, which, by the way, where is that?
It just chills like around shoulder and head area.
Oh, it's there right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It lives in. Wait, how much space is in me?
Hey, yeah.
No, there's not space in you for that.
Okay.
You have a bit of storage space, like for items, but not for other living creatures.
Alright. So I'm not just like an empty barrel.
No, you're not Bender. You couldn't
Okay.
hide Fry in you.
That will be an adjustment that I'll have to make, because that sounds perfect. Being able to hide like an entire halfling inside me, especially when I'm this big.
Is there enough space to hide the gnome in there?
We should clip that out of context. How much salami can I hide in my body?
How many halflings fit in me? But, yeah, I'm just...
At this point, your pseudo-dragon, like, what's its name? I forget.
Ashling.
Its name is Ashling?
Yep. Aisling.
Okay, well, Ashling, peers, hymns, herbs, what? What's pronouns?
Hasn't told me.
The dragon hasn't told you.
Amazing. It will never tell you. It can't speak. So Ashling peers their head around your neck as you go pss, 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 pss. 'Cause that's what you said. That's what you first said to them.
Oh, that's their noise too.
Yeah, that's their noise too. Alibi, this big wooden thing is just pissed at you. Does that work for you or nah? Is that racist?
His eyes dilate ever so slightly, but he looks perplexed over anything. Just, why are you... Do you need something?
Oh.
I don't speak languages, so I have not understood anything that you said to me, but hey, you speak.
And he'll look over to the other two, just...
You just hear
again.
Yeah, you just hear it going like wah, 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 wah.
Right.
So, what are y'all gonna do while I'm at this person?
Wowing.
I wave at the kitty. Hello, kitty.
Hello.
Are you still, like, hugging Juniper's waist?
Most likely.
Okay, so there's this gnome that just, like, wiggles his fingers at you and, like, says from behind the wooden person, "Hello, kitty."
Hello, kitty.
Wow. Successful talk to each other, guys. What are you gonna do now?
I say, sorry, these guys aren't the best at communicating. They're trying to make friends. I think we should probably pop into that council meeting. I did some stuff, so they'll probably want to see me.
Oh. Well, I
apparently I got very popular very quickly around here.
Did you say you're getting unpopular or popular?
Either way.
Infamous.
I'm
infamy.
Notorious.
Do you want to take the I forget what we call it.
The fist?
Yes, the notorious do you want to put notorious complication down?
Oh, people will recognize you.
Right.
Oh, but you're well known for something and it isn't good. No, that's not it.
I would say just famous.
We might eventually give you the reputation perk if you want to save up your character points for it.
I did build Peregrine with the folk hero background, if that helps anything.
Oh wait, do you already
another town that you're a folk hero to?
Oh shit, we didn't give you that background when we rebuilt your character sheet.
Oh. Whoops.
Damn. Yeah, oops. I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I don't think we had that background when we were... I didn't have backgrounds yet when we were building things out.
I mean, backgrounds aren't, like, super important anyway.
Yeah, they are.
They can be. They give you a thing, and...
Yeah.
No, backgrounds in this system actually are... They cost 5 the skill dice to buy at creation, and they're a bundle of, like, 7 perks and or skills.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spices.
What did he say?
And 11 herbs and spices.
Yes. A blend of 7 herbs. Damn it.
11.
Damn it. 7 perks and skills and 11 herbs and spices. And they also give you like things like Alibi has sea urchin.
Where do I see if I have a background?
We didn't build out a background for either of you because I hadn't developed them yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But we could always retool your character with it if you wanted to.
Maybe. Might play around with it, depending on what backgrounds there are. If you want to send me a thing of, like, the list of backgrounds.
It's in the SRD. You just gotta, if you expand out the How to Play tab on the left, and then scroll down to Seafaring Backgrounds and click that, you've got backgrounds that are specific to this campaign.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. They can also all be modified if you need to.
Groovy. But are there other backgrounds that are not specific to this campaign, or can we just use those?
There are... Like... There are, but you'd have to get with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look at the ones that are for this campaign first, then.
Okie dokie. Okay, so anyway, where were we? So y'all just made friends, and Peregrine has just said that maybe we should go to the city council meeting because I did some stuff.
I did do some stuff. The town is talking, and they may want to find out why. And I'd be willing to tell them, because what happened hurts me.
Tell them you got fisted.
Oh my god.
What happened hurt me.
I did.
Tell them that you got it.
I am quite proud of the fisting. I needed a good fisting after Ned.
Oh my god.
A reminder that they are speaking of a drinking contest and nothing else.
The fist is a must, and it hasn't been shoved into any orifices. I just drank a lot of liquid.
Not yet.
And it was gross, and people cheered.
It's true.
You can specify a little more instead of just saying you drank a lot of gross liquid.
Alcoholic, gross liquid.
A lot of fishy tasting.
One of it was called bathwater.
All right, so it's, am I to assume that you go to the council meeting?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Hold on while I adjust this image here.
Ooh.
Handmade. I love this image. Very proud of it.
We on trial again.
Again.
Oh wow.
Oh.
All right. Ye find yourselves in yon city council meeting already in progress for the city council. And you, from left to right, there is, oh god, Gellin Primewater, Ada Owland, the woman who cussed you out last night, Eleander Fireborn. Also, everybody roll for Streetwise.
I'm a plant.
Oh, nice.
I'm a plant. And this is Monastrad Copperlocks. She's a dwarf. And this is Andrew Salmore, the guy who seemed to be a lovable idiot. A useful and affable idiot last night. Who was talking to Ada Owland last night on the docks when you got cussed out.
Gotcha.
Rightio.
Rightio!
I assume Streetwise is under wit. Right? Or
Streetwise is under charm, actually.
Alright.
Oh.
Got it.
I got a 5.
Oh no. I rolled a 1 on my wild die.
What was the total of your roll?
6.
What a colorful group of porcelain statues you see in front of you. Perhaps they will have bees for you.
Bees?
Yes.
Bees.
You were expecting bees from porcelain statues. I don't think I saw anything more.
Are the bees sexually attracted to me?
That was the quote on the character sheet. Good job. You get a hero point. I will occasionally, anytime. I've had this like sort of unwritten rule that anytime somebody manages to like work in their character quote into actual in-game something, they'll get a hero point once per session.
Mine's easy.
What's yours? I forget.
I am Groot.
Oh, you gotta find a way to say it. Like it's gotta make sense. So let me see here. Are the bees sexually attracted to you? Where's my chart?
Oh no.
Where's my probability chart at? Damn it. Fuck. Usually I have this... Usually I'm just rolling off of don't care.
They hope the bees do not want to fuck.
Oh. Oh, wow, actually the bees are sexually attracted to you.
Oh no.
I'm jealous.
And with that, I need to know, did anybody roll above a, 10?
I rolled a 10.
I have a 16.
Okay, Alibi, you know everybody on here.
Oh, I know someone very well.
Well, we'll get to that. So, Galen Primewater on the left, he is, a merchant. He's gotten rich in textiles, and, what else did I put here?
Lumber.
Lumber, yes, thank you. He's gotten rich in textiles and lumber, and, he has a great hat, and he's wearing rather expensive-looking clothes. Ada Owland is next to him, and she's the senior member on the council right now. She's been elected to the council thrice, and you don't remember what she does, except Alibi remembers what she does, which means I've got to look real quick, because I didn't write that in my dungeon prep. I wrote so much in my prep, and I didn't write that. Give me just a sec. Oh. Fishing. She's the owner of 3 large fishing boats, and
I remember that.
She's a big proponent of expanding the fishing industry. Galen and... Okay, the only person who knows this next fact is Alibi. Galen and, Ada are what's known as traditionalists. They like Saltmarsh the way that it was. You know, a town that focuses on its own people and trade for its own people. Okay? And then you get to Eleander Fireborn, who's this guy in the middle. He's got on a breastplate. Like, dude just hangs out in a breastplate all the time because he's the captain of the guard.
Oh, nice.
And this is Monastrad Copperlocks, and she is in charge of the dwarven mining operation outside of town. And these are considered to be, like, what the town calls loyalists. And by loyalists, I mean loyal to the king. And the king didn't used to give a fuck about Saltmarsh. So, there's tension.
So there's a left and a right wing. And they are arranged as such.
Yeah, and then I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, it's like you've got these people on the left who are interested in capital, but, you know, more of a social leaning, and you've got these people on the right who are interested in the capital for the already rich.
And then the one on the end?
Yeah, so that's Anders Salmore, and he's kind of independent of that. He's a Nepo baby who came into some fishing ships and is well liked, but is kind of a lovable dope. An affable idiot.
Is he pretty?
You tell me. You're looking at a picture of him.
Say, look at the picture, babe.
Well, it does appear that I'm looking at him through a tree's eyes, because, like, kind of just looks like a knothole.
Oh, is the stream too low quality?
No, I'm actually looking at it on the Schmeppy thing.
Oh.
On the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to think of what his face reminds me of, because it reminds me of something very specific, but I can't think of what it is.
I mean, he's no Randy Blue model. That's a joke for all the gay people in the audience.
I actually didn't get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a little bit new to the queer thing.
Oh,
so.
You know what? If you're old enough, look it up. And with that, we will take a break because I have to pee.
Oh, have fun.
So let's come back in like 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Pepsi holiday display.
Look who's popping into McDonald's. It's Mario from Nintendo's new Super Mario Bros. 3 game.
Have fun.
For just $1.99, a hamburger Happy Meal comes with a jumping Mario. Or Santa Cloud.
Ooh, oh, neat.
Watch out for a Koopa Paratroopa. Or a little Goomba. There are 4 different toys, one with each Happy Meal you buy your kids. But hurry, these toys will go fast. McDonald's Happy Meal, just $1.99.
ファミリーコンピュータの冒険ゲームバルーンファイト。ふんわり浮かんで空中戦。群がる敵と一人でファイト。2人の時は敵味方入り乱れての大激戦。山登りが楽しいゲームになったアイスクライマー。ハンマー振るって頂上征服。2人プレイが協力し合って難関突破。1人でも2人でも楽しめるファミリーコンピュータバルーンファイトアイスクライマー。
The legend of Zelda continues. Defeat your enemies, save the kingdom, use your sword. I cannot help you. Find the crystal, rescue the princess. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And now get into the latest Nintendo games, Ghostbusters 2 and Iron Sword. Only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
When did you start baking from scratch?
It's not scratch, Mom. It's new Pillsbury Plus.
A yellow cake this firm could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus.
A cake this moist could only be from scratch. A cake this rich could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus. The plus is pudding. Pudding right in the mix to add that moistness.
Rich flavor. New Pillsbury Plus, huh? Looks like scratch has met its match.
いらん。
お風呂よ。
入らん。
寝るわよ。ここに来た者はみんな石になるのじゃ。
ピットよ、メデューサを倒せ。光の国エンジェランドに平和を呼び戻すのじゃ。マルチアクションゲーム光神話パルテナの鏡。
あなた、会社よ。
行ってきまーす。
やればやるほどディスクシステム。
Behold the works of Gabriel von Sanchez. His art was ambitious in its scope. His masterpiece was, of course, Dance of the Anarchists. Brilliant. Sanchez then began to play Ultima Exodus, the role-playing video game from FCI. It was a strange turn. Sanchez loved the game, and he spent less and less time in the studio. He was never the same. Consider Man with Dog.
Ultima Exodus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Once you start playing, nothing else matters.
If you had a friend who was a king, what kind of a gift would you give him? Well, there are many people of prominence who have been thrilled to receive this. Zenith's famous 9-band transoceanic, the world's most exciting radio. Powered to tune in the world. You'll find every Zenith radio, from the famous transoceanic to the tiniest pocket transistor, is built in the Zenith quality tradition, including super-sensitive FM/AM radios, and some table and clock radios, and powerful solid-state portables. Over 100 radios to choose from, priced to fit every gift budget. At Zenith, the quality goes in before the name goes on. If you're buying a radio for a king, a friend, or for yourself, why not get the best?
Yup. Oh my god, this is like shitty Jurassic Park.
How far is far?
Announcing the Activision Decathlon by David Crane.
How fast is fast?
10 events designed to challenge the limits of your ability.
How great is great?
I never thought I would experience the challenge of decathlon again. I was wrong.
For your Atari 2600, the Activision Decathlon, let the games begin.
I wish we knew what movie this was.
It began as genius.
Me neither, but now I want to know because it does look exactly like Jurassic Park.
Production car on the planet.
But 50s. I have no idea. It's on MeTV. We have the TV on in the background, but it's muted.
A Corvette superb in its engineering and technology and defiant in its performance.
Yeah, it's got like a claymation T-Rex. But it's like live action.
World's first computer-activated manual transmission.
And we're back.
Just in time, baby bro.
I've got almonds in memory of Ned.
Can't stand almonds.
Hello, friends.
Meow!
That's Amelia again.
Hello, kitty!
What you want?
Little old lady. She probably wants me to turn the heating blanket back on.
Oh!
She
The sad baby.
Oh, that too.
She wants so warm.
I think she wants chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Because my brother just came back with chicken nuggets.
Chitin nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Chimkin numgies.
Numgies.
Alright,
No.
so I hope that my crunching isn't too much, but I have Triscuits.
No, it's lovely. I love ASMR. Very crispy.
Yum.
Like my spine.
Like mine.
Ooh, crunchy spine.
Wow! Alright,
Amelia
so
agrees.
you file in. Do you all find a seat? You stand in the back.
Are there any seats with enough space for me?
I mean, it's more like benches.
But is there like knee room for me?
No.
Oh.
I rolled for it, sorry.
I will stand somewhere. I better not be used as a coat rack. I won't do shit about it. I'll just be a coat rack, but...
Do the rest of you stick with Juniper?
Yeah. Might as well. I'll keep you in company.
Alright. Some sailor walks in and, takes his coat off and hangs it on Juniper.
Damn.
I remove said coat and go, my friend isn't a coat rack.
Ooh, wait. Oh, I wanted to check those pockets. Just in case.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Or you
Maybe,
can say you're the coat check boy and that you'll take care of his coat for him.
Wow.
Wow, what are my cats knocking over now?
Every cat owner's question.
Alibi, what do you do?
Because you are there.
I'm gonna shrink behind a tree a little.
Aw.
Not my smartest move today.
So you're not gonna offer to be the coat check boy?
No, it's tempting.
I mean, as the coat check boy, you could get so much more than just this one coat, because if people continue to put coats on me as they come in, check them all.
Yeah, and you could charge them. You could charge them to take the coat.
That too.
I reckon I'll check the code just in case. You never know. You never know.
All right, let me see what skill do you have that's appropriate to this? Crime. Roll for crime.
Skills.
Roll for crime.
I do have crime. I'm gonna roll for crime now. Yes.
I am dead.
I get a 6.
You got just 6?
Yeah. Oh wait, that's 3. My bad.
You have to roll 3d6.
My bad. I was looking at the wrong one for a second. I get a 12 for crime.
Was your wild die a 6 though? When you rolled first and you said I got a 6, was that your wild die?
No,
Did you get that on a single die?
No, that was 2 3s. I just rolled wrong.
Oh.
My
Sad.
bad.
So you got a 12. People start handing you their coats to put on Juniper.
I'll just check these pockets, and politely toss them on my new friend.
You'll have to roll for legerdemain. You'll have to roll for legerdemain to check the pockets surreptitiously.
I got you.
I mean, technically, coat check. It's in the name. You're going to be checking the coats.
No. That's not what that means.
That's what they meant.
Mm-mm.
It's not their fault nobody asked what they meant.
Then you'll have to roll for persuasion for people to believe that that's what coat check means. I think you're better off rolling for legerdemain.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 13.
All right. You managed to let's see here. Let's look at our pickpocket loot.
Yippee! Oh, hopefully I get a bread or something.
Let's roll a D100. Let's see what you get. Ooh, 94. You get an uneaten apple.
Alibi's eyes they shrink to slits as he just marvels at this fresh fruit.
You should
hopefully
pocket
fresh
it.
fruit. That's what he's gonna do.
Do you want to roll again?
Sure. Is it still legerdemain?
Yes.
I'll go again.
It's just French for sleight of hand.
14.
Wow. Let's see here. Yeah, that's. Let's roll another D100. See what you get.
Yay.
Number 53. You find a child's toy horse.
Oh. I might put that one back. I don't really need it.
Fair. You also found, when you were putting it back, a folding knife.
That's mine. It's always been mine. I had this knife for years, obviously.
Absolutely. Of course you have.
Yeah. Just gonna slip in my pocket like I had it in there a few minutes ago.
It's
clearly.
a pocket knife. It goes in your pocket. Look at that.
Of course.
Of course. So, Ada Owland sees all this commotion in the back, and she glares at Peregrine. And she wraps the she's got like a thing.
Gavel?
No, it's not a gavel. It's a thing you hold in your fist. Like about the size of an upside down cup.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the cup. I think that's still a gavel.
Is it a gavel?
Is it still called a gavel?
Let's take a look. Gavel with no handle. Oh, it's a palm gavel.
Ah.
It is a gavel.
Okie dokie.
Well, she has a palm gavel, and she knocks it on the little, whatever the thing is, the base for the gavel.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
Base.
Sure. She knocks the gavel on the base. And, she says, it's time to bring up the next order of business, since the crew of the Dauntless 2 has been so kind as to grace us with their presence. Recently, these sailors broke up a smuggling ring, whose home base was north of town, in the old abandoned haunted house. And everyone starts murmuring, and she raises her voice and she says, "It's not haunted. It's just infested. The smugglers had been using it. Well, I think it'd be better if you explained." And she motions for you all to approach the bar.
I will follow, but I'm still carrying coats.
Somebody else hands Alibi a coat.
Oh, thank you, friend. And just casually tossed it up on Juniper now that I have all eyes on me. I'm not gonna... I'm just putting coats up now.
Alright, so you have approached. You've been asked to explain what you found. What do you say?
Oh, me? Oh, man.
Well, she doesn't know if you're the crew of the Dauntless or not.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might be the only person that could explain.
You're the only one who was there.
So...
I will, however, let Juniper's player speak for an unnamed member of the party because Juniper's player was here.
Yeah.
That is true.
So you can, like, speak for, I don't know, for Becky or something.
Yeah.
But only in the capacity of telling part of the tale,
right?
If you want.
I think Peregrine can probably take that away and do fine with explaining what happened.
Alright, go for it.
Take it away, dear.
Right, so I believe the party was tasked with investigating the, I'll say, not so haunted house, because some weird was going on. So we checked it out, and we made it all the way downstairs, and we found the smugglers, and we fought a few of them. We ended up unintentionally starting a fire, which spread throughout the entire house. I think one of the smugglers got away, and we tried to chase them.
But we put it out.
We did put the fire out after we escaped the mansion with this bell, and I'm not sure I would have the bell on me, but we have a crystal bell that summons rain, and that put it out.
Gellin Primewater leans forward and he says, "Fascinating. A crystal bell, you say?"
Yes,
Oh!
It's quite the neat little trinket.
You should show it to me sometime, my friend. That sounds amazing. Eleander Fireborn, like, kind of sneers over at Gellin Primewater. Remember, Eleander's the one in the middle, okay?
Yep.
Gellin's the one with the fun hat who talks like Bolo. And Eleander, he just says, "When they got back, they told us about the smugglers and we asked them to wait at the base. Because obviously, smuggling happens around here at sea. So what did you find then?
Alright. What did we do when we went back?
Found the lanterns, I think.
Right.
And that little code book.
The code book and the boss that I like hammered through a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
The boss that you hammered through a doorway? Oh. Yeah. That was an undead alchemist. That was
right.
Okay.
I was trying to remember what they were.
Out of above table, just a reminder,
Yeah,
that was the skeletal remains of the alchemist who used to own the house.
Right.
The smugglers had sealed him and his weird skeletons with 1 gold rib each in there so they wouldn't have to fuck with them. You do not have to tell the council that you found the alchemist's philosopher's stone, which you still haven't attuned to or tried yet.
Right, yeah, I probably won't bring that up.
After that...
I forget if we had anything else important, though.
Okay, so... After that, you... were... waiting for them to show up. They were sitting out in the harbor. You used the Aldous lamp to signal to them.
And then went out and
Yes.
took over the boat. Yep.
Also, remember, you were also attacked by lizard folk on your way back. You might want to mention that. Come on, tell them a fish story. Tell them a big fish story. Tell them a big fish story.
I'm just misremembering like when things happened and when like the order of it.
Order doesn't matter. You did things. Be a bard.
So we were told to wait back at the mansion after we put out the fire, and we waited for a ship, like another smuggling ship, to signal us, and we went over and like ambushed them, and we got as much information as we could about them, about what they were smuggling, and I believe it was just a lot of like barrels and silk and other like trade goods.
And that's when Monostrad Copperlocks like kind of harumphs and says, "They brought it all back, right? Because that should belong to the city, and anything like that is probably actually property of Kyoland. It should be confiscated. Smuggling is a blight on this land." And there's kind of a murmur around the room. Like the people don't necessarily agree. Someone stands up and says, "You don't know anything about what this city is made of." And then somebody else is like, "Yeah, rah!" And then like people just start screaming, and Ada has to like beat the gavel again.
Oh boy.
Couple dwarves are like there, and they look like they were about to like punch the shit out of a couple humans. And so that's when Anders just smiles at both of you and says, "This all sounds terribly exciting. Wow."
Wow, indeed.
So, wait, let me say that again. Wow, this sounds terribly exciting. Whoa, everyone. Hold on. Let them tell the rest of their story. Wow. So you brought 2 whole ships back with just 1 crew?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. and then Gellin Primewater says, normally, I would not agree with the good council member Manistrad, but on this, I think the Sea Ghost should be confiscated and the goods on its manifest should be gone through, so as we can properly find out more about these smugglers. Are obviously bad types. Making a haunted house. Running out of a haunted house. Terrible, terrible. You did good work, my friend. You should be rewarded.
People run out of haunted houses.
What did you say?
I said a lot of people run out of haunted houses.
Yes, yes. What an excellent idea they had. Fascinating.
Screaming. They run out of them screaming.
Yes. And you should be rewarded. But, the manifest. Do you have it?
Somebody does.
I believe so.
We could have removed things from the manifest, like
we probably
stricken a page from the manifest.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much we discussed what we were taking and what we were not taking.
It's under items, I think.
Huh?
I think it's either under items or session notes, but
I can eat the manifest right now.
You can eat the manifest.
I can eat it right now.
Fucker indefinitely does not have the manifest. He didn't eat it either.
I remember someone grabbed the manifest, but it might have been Rain. Because Rain had all of the,
Rain doesn't play with us on Saturdays anymore, so I would assume it's one of y'all would have it.
Oh, okay.
You could just produce it if you wanted to, or you could say, nah, we don't have it.
We can say we don't have it.
Yeah, because I'd hate to be incriminated if not everything was there.
Right, like...
Oh, pish posh, old boy. I'm sure you're allowed some of the spoils. And then Ada Owlland looks at him like he's gone green. Just like, what the fuck got into this dude?
Alibi is also going to turn his full attention to Gellin.
And Gellin looks over at Alibi and roll for perception.
Oh, one moment. Eight.
Just 8? Okay, he looks sweaty, but you don't know if that's because of his clothes or not.
You know, it's kind of warm out. That's a fine bit of doodads you got on.
Well, I must dress as my station. Don't I know you from somewhere? Are you one of their crew too?
Oh, I've only met this bunch of wonderful people about 10 minutes ago, maybe 15.
And Eleander is like, well then were you involved in the incident on the docks last night?
Oh no, I was piss drunk last night if I remember right, but it's all fuzzy.
And Ada Owlland says, no, he wasn't there, but what are you doing up here at the bar if you were not part of the Dauntless too?
Oh, I just came up here because they came up here.
I'll allow it. Which brings us to when you pulled into port. You caused quite a ruckus.
Right,
and I
about that.
expect you to explain yourself. You have put a bad taste in my mouth, and perhaps you are not the heroes I thought you were.
Well, that scene was caused because that man was not a good man.
I don't speak common, remember that.
I know. He took something of mine, and I repaid him for it. He was what I believe to be a mercenary. He wasn't a very reputable folk. I believe he deserved what he got. I'm ashamed I did it in a public place, however. I was enraged. And I apologize.
Gillen Primewater tugs at his collar and says, I'm sure this happens all the time down at the docks. Lots of hairy, sweaty men doing unspeakable acts to each other under cover of night. I'm sorry, I don't speak halfling. Alibi, check DMs. I don't know if I said that or not.
Oh.
And so, are you gonna mention what you found on the ship? If you so Ada just kind of like rubs her forehead and she says, if you don't have the manifest, could you at least tell us what you found, what they were smuggling, and where they were going?
Weapons.
Well,
weapons for whom?
I'm pretty sure that there were weapons in that, because it was mentioned that the smugglers had been trading with the lizard folk for weapons. They've been supplying them with weapons.
Right. That's why we fought the lizard folk.
Yep.
Hold on. We've got to vibes this person out of our chat window.
Oop.
Oh, I've got to fix... I got to remember to fix vibes. Y'all remind me to fix vibes. There's one emote that isn't on there. Sad.
I'll DM you right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I thought I'd fixed all the emote things, but that's one that I didn't fix. I thought I had fixed vibes, but I guess not. Oh, you know what it was? I changed the emote list right after I did it. Oops. Alright, so anyway. So, another murmur goes throughout the entire room. And you hear you see the council members all like lean in and whisper at each other. And everybody's like, lizard folk. Smuggling weapons for lizard folk. Rah, rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Flying custard, rhubarb, rhubarb. Watermelon.
Lizards.
Watermelon, rhubarb. Lizard folk. They're lizard people. Roll for knowledge or wit if you don't have knowledge. Everybody.
You do not have it.
Then just roll for wit.
I have a 9.
I also have no knowledge.
Doesn't matter if I don't, because I'm still rolling fine.
What do you mean, no knowledge?
Well, it's not under the thing.
Right, so you roll for wit.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, I have no knowledge.
Ah.
I rolled a 9.
21.
Ooh.
Lord.
Fuckerend is the only one here at the table I got. Wait. Did Peregrine roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay.
Mine was 11.
Okay. Everybody but Fuckerend has heard the tales of the man-eating lizard folk who live to the south. Fuckerend you know that they're more complex than that. And you have, I don't know, had dealings with them before.
They're not so bad if you give them the right food.
Someone hears you say that, and they lean forward and say, "Yeah, like man meat."
Oh no, they prefer bears.
I doubt it. Little gnome. But you've never even met one. But you've never even been to sea. This guy has 3 teeth.
So do I. I got them recently.
Say they're not yours.
I snap back at the man, and you know nothing of the horrors that this chicken would visit upon you.
Are you wielding the chicken? Just shaking the chicken at him?
I brandish the chicken and shake it in his direction. I do not hit him with it yet. But I inform him he knows nothing of the horror this chicken will subject him to.
Alright, so as this has caused quite a stir, the council stop whispering amongst themselves, and Ada hits the gavel again. And she says, the council will reconvene on its regular day once we have made a decision as to what to do with this information. We will not charge you with anything so long as you not create more of a stir.
Well, what if it's a good stir?
She narrows her eyes at you, and she says quietly, "Don't fucking test me."
May I stir?
Hey, yo. I mean, I think the fisting was a good stir.
You say that out loud?
Sure.
And then there's that orc that picked you up on his shoulders last night. He's in the back, and he's like, "Yeah, the fist!" And then another murmur, like, sweeps through, right? As everybody just kind of, like, whispers about each other, and someone, like, leans over, and they, like, pat you on the hip as they sit behind you, and they're like, "Did you get the fist?"
Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. Down that, the whole thing. Right down the gullet.
Her breasts heave, and she blushes, and she says, "Oh my."
Please flirt with this random woman. Tell her you love being fisted. Tell her it was the most intense experience you've ever had. But you would love to push your limits further.
Oh my god! It's a drinking contest! Ah! So, Alibi, your request to stir has been drowned out.
What would you stir? How would you stir? What would you stir with? Do you have a stirrer?
You got a stir stick? You got a Phillips head? Or a flathead stir stick for my coffee?
Oh no.
Alibi, you locking up? You doing okay?
No, I'm good. I'm just, shit.
What do you do?
I'm locking up a little. Well, Alibi's been staring at Gellin this entire time, even as he asked this question. And now there's a smile on his face as he kind of looks towards Gellin, and I mean, you don't remember me? I mean, I was only a ship hand for sure, but I thought I did good enough.
He says, "My boy, I have nothing to do with the shipping industry, though I do admire it."
You're sure? Absolutely certain.
I only work adjacent to the shipping industry, my friend. Perhaps you should come by my office later.
I must be thinking of a different man than someone who likes satyr honey. Beats me though, I'm just alley cat, obviously.
His pale skin goes even paler.
Pasty.
And
jog your memory a tad?
And Gellin leans over and whispers to Ada, and Ada nods, and she like hits the gavel again, and she says, "As I said, we will reconvene at the regular time and regular day. We will adjourn."
Same bat time, same bat channel.
And everybody gets up, and she looks over at Gellin, and you can't hear what she's saying, but she looks confused. She's doing that thing where she squints again. And she gets up and goes in another direction. And Gellin Primewater, like, goes, like, into the side door and disappears.
How typical.
Everyone's walking and talking around. What do you all do?
Well, I'm a coat rack, so I'm just gonna stand there and
people
just
start
hold
coming
my...
by to get their coats off of you.
I'm just gonna stand there and let people take coats off of me.
T-posing again.
Is there anybody tree posing?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Is there anybody who has like anything particularly fascinating about them?
Yes. Describe who you notice. Everybody describe one person you notice who has something particularly fascinating about them.
Well, there's a lady who comes up to
or
grab, like...
something about the inside of the council hall that you find particularly fascinating.
There's a lady who comes up to grab a fur coat. It looks like a really weird patterned fur, like it's from an exotic animal of some sort. And she has a very interesting hairstyle and color that reminds me of like fresh spring blossoms, like cherry blossoms. She's got cherry blossom like hair.
Okay, so her hair is pink?
Yeah, I'm a toucher. Just touch the cherry blossom hair. She takes her fur coat.
She blinks and kind of flinches a bit, and she says, "Oh, you. Hello." And she holds very still as you touch her hair.
I don't say anything. I just pat, pat, pat.
Right. Well, thank you. And she like puts her fur coat on and leaves. Peregrine, what do you notice about the city council or a person? Like, what do you notice about the council hall, or is there a person that you notice?
Peregrine takes note of the kind of wood that the whatever seating is available in the council hall.
It's pine.
It's pine. As a wood carver, Peregrine appreciates pine. It lasts a while. Good in the wintertime.
It's great for when you don't have redwood. It's great for making cheap masts of ships.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it grows straight up.
Yes, it does.
Fucker notices that the table the council is sitting behind has a very detailed carving of a badger. It looks very like a real badger. It looks less like a carving of a badger and more like someone turned the badger into wood and put it on the table.
That's interesting, considering the symbol of the city is two fish in a net.
There's a badger on their table, though.
Oh, I should have also pointed... I forgot to mention, I thought about putting him in the picture, but, he's not in the picture because the perspective would have been weird. There was another guy sitting in front of all of them, taking notes on everything. And he's got a really, like, angled face, little mustache, and a little goatee. And he left with Anders. It's like an older gentleman.
Okay.
He's like the secretary or something.
What are those called in a courtroom?
A secretary.
Are they called a secretary? Like they keep the... They record everything that's said?
Well, I mean, he's not a stenographer so much as just the
That's the word.
secretary of the council. He's not like a full member. He's just there. Like he's a secretary of sorts.
Okey-dokey.
And you see him adjust Anders' cloak about his shoulders, and they're standing off to the like in one of the there's two side doors on either side of that big bench that they're at, and they're off to the side talking, and everybody else is like Ada Owland has like made her way like down the side aisle and is just leaving out the front.
Can I hear what they're saying?
No, there's too much talking. Unless you want to make it really obvious.
I'm a tree.
Just walk right up to them. What are you saying?
Yeah. I'll walk over to them and just stand.
They're speaking common.
Okay.
Roll to understand what they're saying.
Alright, that would be at
3D minus 10.
Okay. Ooh.
Juniper, did you add your character points from last session? I don't think either of you did.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna adjust it real quick.
Okay. Alright. I got a 15.
What'd you roll?
My wild die crit, and then I got 5, 3, and 1.
Oh god, what happened to Alibi's character sheet? Your character sheet's it got all whacked out.
I've been adjusting it on mobile, so it's kind of bumped in every possible capacity.
Yeah.
Look, this is all I got.
Yeah, just I'll have to fix it later, I guess. Oh, or that. That works.
There you go. I'll just I'll write all that down somewhere else.
If you want to, if you've got a thing, you could just go over to the top, and there's a thing called text wrapping. You just turn on text wrapping. Oh god.
Yeah.
Hold on. We can just merge those cells, and there you go. There you go. See?
Thank you.
Fixed it. I know Excel. I got you. Alright, so...
I failed Excel.
So, what did you roll, Juniper?
It was, my wild die was a 6, and then there was a 5, a 3, and a 1.
Did you roll extra dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the 1.
Oh, okay. Make me do math in my head. So you rolled a 5?
Yeah. 5,
Oh, they're
3,
talking really quiet. They're like...
No, it was a minus 10, yeah.
They're being whispery.
Yep.
Yep. And it looks like the older man is saying stuff to Anders, and Anders is nodding.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That's what
I'll
you
let
got.
Everyone know.
Oh boy, they're talking all right. All right, so the council meeting is adjourned. They said that they will meet back at the regular time and place. That's in about a week. So they meet twice a month under regular circumstances. What do you do?
Go back to the market?
You could.
So Gellin left, right?
Yeah. And as he left, he said, if you have something to say to me, say it to me in my office. Before he left.
Say it to me behind everyone else's back.
Basically.
Hello, friends. I believe we should go speak to my other friend, but I feel that it isn't the smartest idea to go alone. I can, if you guys have other plans, but...
So options are, talk to Galen Primewater right now, while he's in his office. Go back to the market, or, you could also see if, Tiefling Mommy is in her shop.
Oh yeah. I can't believe I almost forgot about Tiefling Mommy.
I mean, I'm pretty upset that y'all forgot about her. I had so much shit.
Didn't forget.
I had so much shit planned. I thought that would be like honestly, I thought that would be y'all's first order of business. That was like what y'all did for like multiple sessions was like, let's go back to the magic shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go to Galen Primewater's office. You can go to the market. You can go to the magic shop.
I will. Well, are you offering Juniper the options that have been given? Because Juniper is just like looking at people talk.
No, I'm letting you as players know that these are the options.
Yeah, but I'm asking for like, how else would Juniper know what's going on? Juniper's just gonna follow people and left.
Yeah, well, you can't above table talk to the other players about what the other players might want to do with their characters.
Yeah. But I'm just asking, like,
Juniper has no fucking clue.
Okay. Is anyone explaining anything to Juniper that would be helpful?
Alibi sounded like they felt a bit unsafe.
Well, when you know a thing or two, you tend to know a thing or two.
That's an interesting thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What does that mean?
It's a good question.
Like, I know what it means. But if I didn't know what it meant, I wouldn't know what it meant.
One of those if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I'd hate to impose on your business, so I think me and whoever wants to come with me might stop by the magic shop.
But I don't understand the language that they're speaking, so I can go without being in their business, and I can just keep them safe.
I mean, they might get curious about just a sentient tree that's in the room.
I'm a new item. A magical item that was found by Cat, and Cat is fixing me.
Oh, look, it's learning how to lie.
For sale.
You already said I am Groot for the day.
I've not. But, yes.
You know what? Sure, that sounds like a plan. I don't know if Peregrine should come along, though. That might be a little too suspicious.
Yeah, no, just me. We'll have a safe word?
Safe word.
If the cat needs help, the cat says a thing, and I will deal with helping.
If I need help, I'll tug at my scarf.
You'll what?
I'll tug at my scarf, and he gestures to the bright red scarf around his neck.
You don't know what they're saying right now, Alibi, because they're not speaking in common.
That is fair.
No, you're right. Shoot.
They're saying they'll tug at their scarf if they need help, June.
Okay. I'm with them then.
if you want to go with them.
So Peregrine's not gonna go?
Juniper's got to learn independence someday.
I'll admit Peregrine feels a little hesitant to let June go alone, but Peregrine also doesn't want to restrict their. Peregrine does want them to learn some things for their own, if they can.
Yeah, like what happened to Papa?
When he split the party.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, remember what happened last time somebody split the party?
But I think this will be fine.
No, this will be fine.
Yeah.
This is better than going in alone.
Yeah, this is 2 and 2.
Yeah, did I mention Peregrine was hesitant? Peregrine's a little clingy, but if June really wants to go alone, he's not gonna stop her.
Juniper's all that you have left. Aww.
Well, I mean, I got my buddy Fukaren too.
Not true. He has a psychotic gnome.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Catch up.
Fuckerend, you heard him mention that he's going to go looking for ketchup.
Ketchup.
It's a well-known fish-based sauce in the area.
Fish-based sauce?
Yes.
What kind of fish?
I forget. I just know it's a fish-based sauce.
Oh, catch up. Huh. Catch of the day up.
No, like that's what ketchup used to be before they made it tomato.
Interesting.
Hat supper.
Like
Why is it called hat supper?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Nobody knew how to spell ketchup. Oh my god, nobody knew how to spell ketchup. Okay, I'll send you all a video on the history of ketchup. Nobody knew how to spell it.
Please do.
Nobody knew how to spell it, so it was ketchup, catsup, catchup. Like nobody knew how to spell it.
Gotcha.
But it was originally a fish sauce.
That's interesting. Thank you for teaching me.
Yeah, you know, like Japanese fish sauce. It was closer to that.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Alright, well then, let's see here. Give me just a moment to adjust images here. I'm gonna bring up 2 different pictures.
Was that a cat, or is there, like... I heard an almost cat-like sound.
I don't know.
It might have been a cat. There's several in here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it might have been Sage.
Maybe.
Because it sounded kind of muffled. I have to pee again.
Enjoy.
I shall return.
Alright, so since Juniper has gone to the pea house, we're going to deal with the faithful quartermasters of Ayus first, okay?
Okay.
So, Peregrine, you and Fuckerend go to the faithful quartermasters of Ayus. And, Fuckerend, have you been here before? It's like a little shop on the edge of town. It's got a, you can decide if you've been here or not, basically, is what I'm saying. It's run by this, like, thick tiefling muscle mommy, and she sells magic stuff sometimes, but mostly she just exports salted fish to her homeland.
Fish.
The air is thick with a special mix of dragon's blood incense and a hint of brimstone. Hanging, flickering lanterns cast eerie shadows of the strange, unlabeled, not-for-sale curios, and the tapestry on the wall depicting a scene from the Blood War. Currently onloading... she's currently outside the shop, actually, out front, onloading massive quantities of fish for a kobold in a very fun hat. One of you describe the hat. Actually, I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
What if Alibi describes the hat? So, like, what if people who are not in this scene get to describe little things in this scene, and people who are not in the other scene get to describe little things in the other scene?
The hat's a fez.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a kobold, an orange kobold, with a very toothy, sly grin, wearing a fez, and a very nice double-breasted jacket. He's not very good at unloading crates of fish, and you see Xandros, Captain Xandros of the Faithful Quartermasters of Ayuz, like flexing her mommy muscles and just like loading crates with like a couple other people.
Could I offer my help in loading the crates?
Sure. She looks over at you and she says, "Oh, it's you. You're back."
Ah, yes. Hello. It's been a bit.
Greetings, Red Lady.
Hello, short man.
This is my gnome friend Fukarend.
Hello, Fukarend.
Why'd you make that noise?
I'm currently unloading fish. I can't actually help you with anything right now.
Well, that's okay. I think we came around. We were just looking to see what's new. What's with all the salted fish anyway?
We're sending them back to Doraka. You want to help, or do you want to talk? Because if you help, she leans on the cart. Because if you help, I'll repay the favor.
Bet. I'd be willing to help.
Good. And then the little kobold is like, "Yay, more help!" All right, roll for might.
Might. It might work.
All right.
Two.
Wow, you rolled a 2?
I only have one dice for might.
Okay, Fuckerend, you can't lift worth shit.
Fucker struggles to lift up even a singular fish.
Hey, fish.
The kobold slaps your hand away from the open crate of fish, and he hammers the lid of it shut. And he says, "How about you help me with this? My name is Doggo. What's yours?"
Fucker and Findoot.
Ah, I love doing that. And he hands you a hammer. And a small sack of nails. And he says, "We've got to close the rest of these up."
If you want.
And
hold on. We have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. So I rolled it's 3D plus 1 for might for me, right?
Oh.
I rolled.
Actually,
I rolled.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
I rolled my 3 dice. I got a crit on my wild die, and then the extra dice I rolled was also a 6.
So you roll an extra one, yes, and then you're gonna subtract. You're gonna subtract 4 instead of adding 1. You're gonna subtract 4 because these are big things, and you are a halfling, and you have to take that into. You have to take your size into account.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you keep rolling until you stop getting 6s on that wild die.
Okay. Sounds good. That is a 21 total, I believe.
Wow, you easily lift up a crate of fish, and everybody is super impressed.
If your husband could see you now, he'd be hooting and hollering. That's my man, look at him.
Aww. Alright, so while y'all are unloading fish, let us check out Gellin Primewater's office. Ta-da! So. No, not that music. Not that music.
Nation Dinosaur's back.
Not that music. I guess this music. Alright, so you're in Gellin Primewater's office. Or rather, you knock on the door.
Knock.
Yeah, knock knock.
He opens the door and he says, "Oh, it's you. Come in, friend. It's you. Yes, I've been expecting you."
Have you? And Alibi just slips in, hoping that the tree follows him.
Yes.
What is this? What is this thing that you brought? I saw it in the council hall. Ah, yes. Of course. Fascinating. And he closes the door and he locks it. Alright, now Peregrine, fuck around. What's something that they notice about the room?
You see a big fancy wooden cabinet covered in glass. Inside the glass cabinet is a bunch of fancily decorated plates and teacups and saucers.
Wow, why does it sound so sinister?
Making a tea sound evil.
Wow.
Full china set.
Alibi will glance over to this menacing set of china. So that's what your new collection is? I thought you couldn't get enough of that, honey. Just shoot him a smug grin. Happy as could be.
What I want to know I need to know how. So the thing is, you weren't at the last 2 sessions, Alibi, and I need to know.
True.
How do you know about the Seder honey, or are you just fucking with this guy? You don't know for a fact it was on the ship, but the way he reacted when you mentioned it, I'm gonna go with like that you were just testing, and when he reacted. You ran with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Peregrine, what does Juniper notice about the room?
This is the room.
Juniper notices that there's some rather unique plants hanging on the wall, like like a wall basket.
He's got some real nice wallflowers.
Yeah. What are they called? You hang them from the ceiling, and there's We had some back at the apartment.
Philodendrons?
Yeah, philodendrons.
Oh.
It's like on the wall in a basket, and they have vines, so they kind of grow and outstretch like across the room.
Oh.
And they get really big. They can get really big.
Okay. So, Gellin swoops around, his cape billowing in the in the morning sunlight. I shouldn't say dying sunlight. It's morning sunlight that streams in through his office.
Excuse me.
Amazing. And it lights him from behind, like so you can't see the expression on his face as he stands in front of his desk, and he says, "My good man, I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh, you sure? I mean, who am I to question you? I just figured by how surprised you looked, you might have recalled something.
He glances over to Juniper and says, "I see you noticed my philodendrons."
I'm just staring at the plant.
Juniper does not speak common.
It is a beautiful plant.
Does your friend speak?
I only met my friend about 20 or so minutes ago now, so it's beyond me.
Ah, I see. So you were not on the crew of the Dauntless 2?
No, but I've served on crews before. I mean, I've made it this far.
Meaning what?
Well, meaning that I would happen to know a thing or two.
Yes, don't we all? So, what is it? What is it that you exactly think you can gain here? And as you approach and your eyes adjust, you can see that his eyes are like ice daggers. His jaw is set like stone.
You look enthralled into this conversation, might I add. It's just a casual observation.
Listen. Either tell me what you came to tell me, or you can leave and never show your face here again.
You know, people say I have a face that they see everywhere. It's weird because I've never seen many other catfolk. I thought you would have recognized it. Again, I might just be thinking about the wrong person.
I grow tired of this. And he reaches into his pocket and sets a very heavy, jingly sounding pouch on the table.
Alibi's eyes focus on this pouch instantly.
He says, "I'm so tired of this conversation that I wish to buy your silence."
Man, that's probably one of the more simplest things people have thought to me. Go on.
That's it? Simple. You leave and don't bother me with your silly conversations ever again. Wouldn't that be nice? And he smiles and just holds up.
I'm having fun with this.
And his expression sours. And he pulls the bag of gold closer to his chest. And he looks over at Juniper and he says, "So what's your game? Is your friend to rough me up?"
No, of course not. I would never inflict violence on another person. That's just barbaric.
But would your wooden friend?
Well, I just hate going in on things alone. Learn a thing or two, as I've said.
Yes. It would be so bad if Oh, this little street cat like you just disappeared under dark of night.
Oh, but who would notice? No, you said you'd be willing to buy
No
my
one
silencer.
would notice at all. And that's what would make it so sad. And he gives you like this shit-eating grin. We're gonna pause here and we're gonna go back to
Real quick, also, can I touch the philodendron and try to talk to it? See
Yes.
if the philodendron can tell me anything about this man?
Yes. You can roll for languages to attempt to speak philodendron.
Would that be primordial? It's an ancient language of things.
An ancient language of things.
Either primordial or Sylvan, because the Sylvan people, I believe, their language is based off of plants.
Yeah, try for Sylvan, but, you know, the philodendron is domesticated, and so...
Okay. So it might be a little, Ooh, I get 4!
A whole 4?
A whole 4 for... No, well, that's how many dice I get. I just saw my languages. Sorry.
Yeah, you roll 4d6 in languages.
I got excited. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I roll 5.
You rolled a total of 5?
No, I roll another.
Oh.
So I got 12, 22, 23.
Ah, yes. Well, the philodendron, what do you want to ask it?
What does the philodendron know about this man? Is he dangerous, or what's he up to? What can the philodendron tell me? Just girl talk.
Just girl talk?
Just green talk.
The philodendron.
Photosynthesizer to photosynthesizer.
Well, the
The
philodendron says, "Listen, doll." He says he's really big into trading wood and clothes for the humans, but he also trades in stuff that the people don't like. Meets a lot of shady people.
Shady like palms?
No. Shady like the bugs under your roots, doll. The bugs under your roots.
What a creep.
Yeah. But he treats me nice, gives me water and sunshine. Can't complain.
Oh, all right. Well, at least he knows how to treat a plant.
All right. Now that you know a little bit more, we're going to swoop back over here. All the crates have been unloaded. And Doggo is very excited. He's wringing his hands with glee, and his little fez is bouncing around on his head. And he says, "So much fish. Ah, the master will be pleased. The master will be pleased. He'll be very pleased with you. Thank you. And you!" And he points at both of you with excited fingers.
With excited fingers.
Jazz hands.
No, spirit fingers. You know, where they wiggle. Spirit fingers is when your fingers wiggle. Jazz hands is when your whole hand is stiff,
gotcha.
but your whole hand wiggles.
So spirit fingers.
Yes, he points spirit fingers at both of you, and he says, "You two! How can I repay you for your help? Captain Zender? I don't have any of that. I only deal in salted fish, and he elbows Captain Zendros in, like, the knee, because he's short. He says, "Did you know that Captain Zendros here gets a lot of her magical items from me? And I heard tell that you, beardy boy," and he walks up to Peregrine and does this weird little swooping gesture where he it's like a half cartwheel around Peregrine's shoulders, but like he grabs onto one of Peregrine's shoulders and like spins around and his feet leave the air for a second, then he ends up on Peregrine's other side with his arm around his shoulder. And his other finger like just poking Peregrine in the chest, and he's like, "That you come here a lot looking for cool and interesting things." And he wiggles his fingers again.
Yeah. Since I've been here, the magic shop has been very interesting to me.
What are you interested in?
What is your favorite color?
Do you have any mushrooms?
Have y'all been reading my notes?
No, why?
Doggo, kobold merchant who might have cool items for them next week. Bridge keeper from the Holy Grail.
Well, you nailed the impression.
You did.
But no, I've never thought of reading your notes. Are they available to us?
No. They're just here on the computer.
Well, that impression was spot on, because immediately I was like, oh no.
And you! And like before you can even answer, he's already gone on to the next thing. He's just, and you! And like scampers on all fours and like trips, rolls over onto his, like rolls sideways and then like stands up in one fluid motion and like when
Gene Wilder in the beginning of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yes. And he, when he comes to a stand, he's directly in front of Fuckerend, and he's like, "And you, what is your favorite thing?"
Mushrooms.
Oh, delightful. I like those. Make the brain weasels quiet.
Oh god, have you just found your true love? It's not bees. It's not bees at all. You're cheating on the bees.
Bees?
Fuck.
But yes, mushrooms. Do you have any?
Those are mine. Mine! They're for me.
Hey, you know what? You can probably come to an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
You can come to an agreement.
Hey, yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! And he just like spins around with his arms out wide, his little cape like swishing behind him, and he stops. And he says,
"Thumb war you for 3 days of mushrooms."
Thumb war?
He looks at your thumb, and he looks at his thumb, which has a very long claw on it, and he says, "Not a chance, know me, friend. I tell you! I will be back next week."
Sorry, no.
I brandish the chicken menacingly.
Oh.
Sorry, but just the fact that he's gonna try to disappear like a He-Man villain.
I grip the chicken with both hands and stretch it out slightly, as one would a nunchuck.
He like looks at it and blinks, and he says, "I like your cursed chicken."
It is mine.
Good. Keep it close. Yes. Next week, I shall bring you items to peruse, look at, gander. What do you say to that?
Very well.
And he scampers up to Peregrine and like jumps. And he wraps his arms around Peregrine's neck and swings his legs up in hopes that Peregrine will catch him.
Peregrine obliges and tries to catch him.
Cool. You hold Doggo bridal style, and he says,
I just came into quite the inheritance. Not my inheritance, no!
His breath smells like fish. He gets out of your arms.
I came into someone else's inheritance. Yes, yes. I shall return.
Away! And, like...
Someone else's inheritance. Ned?
You came into someone's money?
What?
Sorry.
I don't know.
And he, like, jumps up onto the, like, bench of his carriage. And you notice that, like, the two horses are, like... They look like dead horses. Like, there's something weird and gaunt about them. And their eyes are glowing red.
Are they like skeletons, or are they just like starving horses? Are they like bones covered in like a thin horse leather?
They look starved, but they don't act starved.
Okay.
They're very energetic, but they look starved, and they have glowing red eyes, and their breath comes out like steam, even though it's not cold.
So they're like nightmares?
I don't know.
They could be two unladen swallows for all you know.
Do we have a deal? He calls over his shoulder.
As he disappears into the night.
Sure, that is what he does. I must cross the bridge of death! And he, like, drives his horses, like, down the street towards the outer city gates.
But baby, was there anything that you wanted to say? Because it looked like there was something you wanted to say.
Oh shit, wait, we can reverse. I'm sorry. He's still in your arms. He's still in your arms.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Doggo is very, very, very,
manic.
Yes.
Fun.
No, it's okay. I enjoyed the dialogue.
Okay. Or the monologue.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm not offended.
Okay. So he whips at his horses and rides off towards the outer city gates. And Zendros crosses her arms and raises her eyebrow at you. And we'll be right back to you. Let's go back to Gillen Primewater's office. By the way, we're over time. Is everybody okay?
I'm alive.
I'm fine.
I have green tea.
Delicious. Alright. So, Juniper, you have learned that Gillen Primewater is involved in smuggling. But is nice to plants.
Okay.
You have no way to communicate this. Unless you... wait a minute. Let's see here. Okay, you actually were overheard speaking in Sylvan. To the... Oh, shit, did we get it? We just got a raid. What's up, Meta and Raiders? Hello.
Meta, hello.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I haven't been watching chat at all to know who's here.
Hi, friend. I can't hear your clip at all. And I'm sad about that.
Cleaning up the grounds anyway. We'll go ahead and take care of it. Thanks.
I can't hear your clip. It's playing a clip.
Beaver, right?
Let's see here. Properties. Control audio via OBS. And I'll just turn the... Oh, no, the volume's already up. Volume's already all the way up. Never mind. Give it your best shot. Give it all you got. Bold taste of crush. Don't just quit it, crush it. Alright, anyway. So, you've just learned that Gellin Primewater is involved in smuggling. He heard you speaking in Sylvan to the philodendron, and he says, "Ah, my friend, you speak Sylvan."
I do.
He says in common. And when you don't respond, he says it in Sylvan. "Ah, my friend, you speak Sylvan."
I do.
"I speak many languages."
Cool.
Oh my god.
Good for you, champ.
Because that's what Ronan taught them to say when you don't really care, but it's something that somebody else is real proud of.
He gets up and he says, "How are you constructed, friend?"
Not very well.
Oh, such a shame, such a shame. You know, I am in the lumber business. I hope that doesn't offend you. I only say it to offer. How do you say? Materials? If you should wish them? Cat, get out of my fucking trash!
You want to sell me body
Alibi's
parts?
rummaging in the trash.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I said you want to sell me body parts. I need body parts.
Yes, of course, of course. I could tell when I saw you. He says, roll for intuition.
Oh boy, I bet I don't have that.
Roll for wit.
Okay. I have that a little bit. Madam Wu, please. Okay. 10.
Yeah, this guy seems on the level.
Oh boy.
Like, it really seems like this guy genuinely wants to sell you body parts for yourself to use.
Okay.
On your body. Like, maybe he's just fucking weird and acts like he's everybody's friend, but maybe he actually is friendly, but does such a shitty job at it that it seems fake.
Me too. I'm gonna kind of like stanky leg at him and be like, I need a new one of these.
Oh. A dance routine, perhaps. I don't understand.
I've always wanted to be a dancer.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna make that my quote because...
Oh my god!
I have now said that twice.
That really should be your quote.
Okay. So now, canonically, Juniper has always wanted to be a dancer.
Excellent, excellent. Let me confer with your furry friend. And he turns over to Alibi, and he says, "Is this why you brought your compatriot here today? You're looking for my help. We could help each other."
You know, that is it. Pardon me, sir. I just happen to be a drunk. You know, my mind slips sometimes.
Ah, I understand. A little bit too much of the bottle is quite common these days in this part of the realm. I'm afraid it comes with the territory of working and fishing and all those kinds of things that the sailors do.
Oh yes, all the things.
Yes, yes. Come by again. Come by again, and we will see what we can do to fix up your friend. Yes. Yes, that would be lovely.
Well, thank you. On behalf of my friend here, at least. Thank you. I think. pardon me. I hate that I somewhat wasted your time.
Oh no, it's not a problem at all. That's why I'm here. Please utilize my time as much as you need, And he begins like ushering you both out of his office. However, there's someone else that I must meet with soon, and I must prepare. Ta-ta!
What else is in the hallway outside?
Buckrin, what's in the hallway?
There's a fancy clock with an owl on it.
This dude loves carved animals.
The clock strikes the nearest owl, then the clock strikes the nearest hour, and the owl hoots menacingly.
The clock strikes the nearest owl. That's what it's gonna be.
The numbers could also be owls.
Yes.
That'd be cute. It's a bigger owl for every hour. The 12 is a great horned owl.
Amazing. And instead of a cuckoo that comes out, it's a little mechanical owl that pops out and makes like a woo noise.
Yup.
Hey, so Alibi. Real talk to this.
Pay me for my silence.
You just let this dude gaslight you.
Yeah. I thought it was safer.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well.
I mean, you had a tree for protection.
It has a...
But as he said, I'm just a lowly alley cat.
A tree whose only skill is kill.
Alibi will turn to Juniper and simply give a thumbs up in hope that maybe he can communicate to some extent.
Juniper, I want you to roll for languages.
Okay. That was 4? 4. Okay, my wild was a 1.
Oh, jeez.
Your wild die was a 1?
Yeah.
Alright, you try to stick your thumb up in response, but you stick out the wrong arm, and, your
End up brandishing my weapon.
Your crossbow string, like, snaps awkwardly, but you're still pointing your crossbow at Alibi.
Alibi's going to try to duck out of this flag as quickly as possible. This is...
Alibi, do you want to use your explosive speed?
Yeah.
Okay, suddenly, Alibi is fucking gone. You hear, a thundering, and just...
across the pile.
Like, as Alibi turns, it's just like... and then just out.
What I imagined is like, you know those videos of when you put a cucumber behind a cat?
Yeah.
And then the cat's just gone.
Yeah. That's exactly what just happened.
I'm just gonna look around. Just stand there and look around. Kind of like look at my arm and then put my crossbow back down. Still looking around.
Alibi has put himself away from this entire situation.
Alright. So, back at the Faithful Quartermasters of Ayus. Xandros is talking with you inside the shop, which again smells delightfully of a special blend of dragon's blood incense that smells faintly of sulfur. Somehow it only manages to enhance the entire effect. The place looks frankly... Oh, no, you can't do ET cartridges because we're 2D streaming right now. you find me a tool meta that lets me drop it on a PNG.
I was gonna ask if that was meta because earlier I was like, I feel like if someone was to be like, which one is the real meta, have like meta, and then someone who looks exactly like meta, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna pop in stream real quick and see what the very first thing you do is. ET cartridges. Always the ET cartridges.
It's true.
I love you, meta.
Okay, so if none of you have history, you can roll for wit.
Yeah, I think that's just wit for me.
Wit.
That is a 7 from me.
What about fuck around? What did?
He's working on it.
21.
Okay. Fuckerind, you recognize the tapestry as not only of the Blood War, but you remember that the Blood War is a war between demons and devils.
Interesting.
Oh, I've read that book.
Oh.
What?
There's, who's it by? There's a D&D book that's called The Blood Wars. Or The Blood Wars, I think it's the first one, Fire in the Blood? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But that sounds like something I've read before.
An ancient conflict that raged between the fiends of the lower planes. Two main sides of the war were the demons.
Okay, but that doesn't tell you if there's a book.
dude just Fuckerind just like looks at the tapestry and starts reciting. Dude, do it, please. Whatever you were reading, please do it. Aw.
I'm so sorry, my phone died.
Oh no!
Oh.
I was asking if Fuckerind could keep reading that because I thought that was funny.
But oh, sorry.
Like he just like looks at it, and if his eyes weren't behind goggles, you would see them glaze over as he just starts like muttering the entire history of the Blood War.
The two main sides of the war were demons, inhabitants of the evil plane of chaos of the abyss, and devils, representing the equally evil but lawful realm of the Nine Hells. Neutral evil Yugoloths played both sides against one another. The Blood War had raged on since the age before ages, a dark time when the prime material plane had not fully developed. The conflict was massive, spanning entire planes of reality and hosting an almost infinite number of fiends. When in the course of events both divine and material, a chance develops on the face of reality, all beings must arise and take notice. The
Yes.
Blood War is chance, its pustules rising across the lower planes.
And you find that Xandros is standing next to you, her wide hip near your head, and she's also looking at the tapestry, and she says, "Two houses, both alike in dignity." And nods and looks down at you, and she says, "You are
Here, in
knowledgeable."
Fair Verona, where we make our scene.
Yeah, except no.
Here in Fair Saltmarsh.
Here in muddy Saltmarsh.
Okay, so she looks down at you and she says, "Have you seen it?" Or did you just read about it in a book?
I have seen it only in the deepest of nightmares.
Then you have. And she crouches down and touches your cheek with her finger. And she says, "What did you come here for?"
I came to escape.
I tell you.
Have any problems?
And she blinks.
The Mershram's quiet the screams.
And she blinks. And she says, "That's too bad. I'm a screamer." And she stands up and walks away. Back to like a shelf covered in bottles. And pulls out a small jar of dried Mershram caps. And she sets it down on the counter. And she says, "Peregrine, right?"
Yep, that's the name. And please do wear it out.
Scream it into the night.
She raises an eyebrow and... You two are delightful. What can I give you to thank you for helping today with the unloading of fish? I'm a merchant. I always render payment.
I was just doing a good deed and just wanted to see if you heard any strange rumors or anything, or just what was new.
She
just
chuckles.
came here
to sweet talk.
Mostly just to waste your time, really.
A good deed. You? I've heard the tales. I've been around. I know what you've been up to. A good deed, my ass. And, she... Hold on a sec. You asked about rumors?
I did.
Alright, give me a sec. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it This is my looking up things in the book music. And also,
okay.
it's my rumors music. That's for all the old heads in the audience. God, where is it?
Fleetwood Mac.
It's true.
Also, you turned into a South Park character for a second, I think.
Alibi. What is Captain Xandros wearing?
Oh my.
Remember, she's at work. What's she wearing?
I was gonna say a bikini. Nothing.
I stole the mod. She's wearing a bikini. She's wearing a bikini. She's wearing a bikini.
Napkin skirt. Napkin skirt.
No, but what's she wearing?
Can I pass? By chance.
I'll tell you what she's wearing.
Iron butt.
Hey, could you get that? Thanks a lot. Hey, could you get that? Thanks a lot. Hey, could you get that?
Thanks a lot. Thank you. What a great time to redeem butt.
What's she wearing? What?
Butt.
I can pick up for alibi if you want.
Okay.
She's wearing leggings and a tunic with a little half apron. She's got her sleeves rolled up because she was just lifting stuff. And she's got her hair pulled back with like a bandana type thing.
Hot.
Yep.
That woman could wear a sack and it would be hot.
Yep.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yep.
Famously wore a potato sack.
Did she famously wear a potato sack?
Yeah.
She did.
Yep. Because someone told her that she could pull off anything, so she did.
I could pull that off of her.
Oh,
wait. Fun story. Back in the before times, I had a friend whose wife I had a serious thing for. And I wore a kilt one day, and he's like, I don't know how you do it. And I'm like, do what? He's like, wear a kilt all the time. Like, I don't think I could pull that off. And I wanted to say, your wife could pull it off of me. Anyway,
I love that.
She says, well, as far as rumors go, there have been grumblings about the city council. Not that people are dissatisfied with them, but rather that the king's men are infiltrating it. No one is happy with that, and there's a worry that the king will continue. But I don't know if it's the king, but somebody wants to supplant the city council and replace it with puppets. I have eyes and ears everywhere. But if that's all you wanted, that and to waste my time, you've done a fine job. How about you come back next week? Doggo will have some things for you, and it'll be good to see you again.
Yes, I would enjoy perusing.
I bet you would.
He's fanning himself. He is blushing, actually.
Amazing. I'm so glad that I could make him blush with an NPC. That makes me happy. Alright, I think we can end it there for tonight. Let's talk about character points. I'm gonna give out a base of 5 character points for tonight.
Heck yeah.
So everybody gets that. Plus, let's talk about complications. Let's see here.
Well, I ran into, my only does not speak common.
Honestly, I think you get a character point every session for that, don't you?
Probably. And one arm, because instead of giving a thumbs up...
right! It's true.
Oh, that thumbs up.
That was not a thumbs up. That was
That was an on guard.
That was a stick up. Ah!
It was a stick up.
That's a stick up. Alright, so yeah, I'll give you 2 extra character points for that, so you get 7 total character points, Juniper.
Okay.
Peregrine, you get 1 every session for being short.
Nice.
Yeah, it's automatic. So you get that, and let's say you get one for shy. Because I made you. Well, yeah.
I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But also because I made you blush. That's what I was thinking.
No.
Oh yeah, that too. Mm-hmm.
And that was cute. So you get 7 total. Alibi. I don't think any of your character point. I don't think any of your complications came up, did they? Alibi, you there?
Oh, sorry. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You've got curiosity, brash, addiction, and illiterate, and I don't think any of those came up this session.
Curiosity, we went to Galen to see what he had to say instead of going somewhere else and keeping the party in one piece.
And in that market, I don't think Alibi would have been able to read any of those signs.
I think you actually automatically get 1 character point per session if you're illiterate. Let me double check.
Wait.
No, you don't.
So Juniper can't understand people, and then Alibi can't write or read.
Yes. Yeah, no, the complication just says can't read or write this. I think some of the complications are written in like a tongue-in-cheek kind of way.
Yeah.
Like you could take it as ableist, but you could also just take it as like tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Because like the hearing impaired one is written in all caps. You've got auditory problems.
Yup.
Yeah, so, let's see here. Let's say we'll give you... The complication only gets you a character point if it creates a problem for you. Or if it automatically... or if you take a fail, you get a character point for that. So if you're like if you have to... If, like, there is a sign... And someone says, what does it say? You automatically take a fail and say, like, I can't read it, and someone else has to look for you instead. You know, like, if you're being lookout because you have explosive speed, you won't be able to read anything, so, like, if that comes up, then you get a character point for being illiterate.
Okay, I understand.
Also, with addiction, you could take a fail on anything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because... You gotta get your fix, and so just make up a reason why you take a fail. As long as it has to do with your addiction, you're fine. Like the story I always tell is the guy who spent 2 turns out of a fight looking for his old bottle of vodka that he'd hidden away because he didn't care if he was on the wagon anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you get 5 character points for first session. And Peregrine 16 plus 7 is 23. You could probably get Reputation. You could easily buy Reputation.
Well, I have certainly built a reputation already.
Yeah, and that would be 10 character points to buy Reputation. Perks all cost 10 times the amount listed after creation. But with 23 character points, you could easily buy Reputation, and it would make sense. Like, I wouldn't even make you explain it. You already kind of have a reputation.
Yeah.
So you could do that, but we can talk about that offline. And Fuckerin, we're gonna make you a proper character sheet. So we're gonna get together. I'm gonna make one. And I could make one and send you a proposed one, or you could send me a wish list if you want.
I am kind of tossing around the idea that Fuckerend does not remember the Blood War, but one of the brain weasels that speaks Primordial does remember it.
Amazing.
Oh, so you're gonna have like multiple personalities? Does each personality have like a slightly different sheet? Speak certain languages?
Oh God.
Good question.
That would be hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
May just keep it simple. Have one character sheet.
Yeah.
If you have one character sheet, but, like, you have, like, you could... I mean, if you wanted to. No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking you could take a perk like Familiar or Sidekick, and we could call it Brain Weasels, but it lives inside of you, but they never have the stats that you do, so that wouldn't work.
Or it could just be like a table of 6 and you roll a d6 at the beginning of the session to see which personality you're in, which weasel has the helm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make you a basic character sheet, and then you can haggle with me on stuff. I would say, go to the announcements, or no, the bulletin board in the Discord server, and look at the SRD. It's not completely done, but it is, as far as you all are concerned, it is done.
Okie
There's stuff in there that I have to format for me. Like, there's DM stuff that I'm gonna put in the back. There's sample characters that I have to format properly. And, someone's already looking at the SRD. Anonymous Dingo, is that you?
That might be him.
Yeah,
Probably.
so
Because he just pulled it up.
look through that. You can change... you can change, like, which 2 spells you start with, if you want to. Because you've got, like, Cursed Rubber Chicken, but I don't think you're even using the other one. Are you?
Does that count as a spell? It feels like more of a weapon.
So what it is when you're an artificer, you pick 2 spells that you have as devices that you never have to roll to cast.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, you have a jetpack. That's the other one. Runs on farts.
Yeah.
Yup, I remember that.
Range of 90 feet. And I have like 4 dice for any roll to flying.
Yeah, you do. And it's a boomerangable rubber chicken.
Yeah.
Which is good because you suck at throwing.
True, I do only have 1 might dice.
If you want to, an easy way to customize your character would be to look at the seafaring background section and pick one of those.
Okay.
And if you don't like any of those, well then fuck you. No, I'm joking. You seem like the kind of guy who would be like a pure rat. Also, I'm just really happy that I named the Seaside Swindler the Seaside Swindler is a little joke to myself. There's a guy who, like, referred to his uncle as the Swindler of Rochester. He's like, my uncle's a con man. He's the fucking Swindler of Rochester. And when he said it, it stuck with me, and it made its way into Capeless, which one of these days I will publish. Swindler of Rochester is the name of a villain in the book.
Oh.
Yeah, so Seaside Swindler was like this weird little joke to myself. Yes, please.
I love that.
Yes, please read the book. Alright, so does anybody have any notes for how the game went? Does anybody have any things that they want to see more of, want to see less of?
I don't know, it was... This is gonna sound real bad. It was fun splitting the party. Because I got to do a thing with our new character, our new player. And it was a fun bonding moment for the cat in the tree.
Yep.
Yeah, bonding.
Until the cat disappeared.
Well, you did spook the cat.
I did spook the cat. I am essentially a cucumber with legs.
Hot. We're gonna clip that out of context too. My cat is huffing my body stonk off of my hoodie right now.
No.
I love it when cats huff your body stonk and they just like push your clothes around with their face in it. Alright, well if nobody has any more notes...
Nope.
Would y'all like to hear? Would y'all like to hear my my new song real quick?
Yes.
Sure. I'm working on my notes from this session.
Okay. Why'd you knock that over? That's my estrogen. Don't knock that over.
Oh.
Alright, give me just a second. Let me turn this
What is
music
thinking?
off. Alright, the new song is called Chauvinist. Play. It's not playing. Oh, wait, it is playing. Oh my god, it's playing, but it's so loud. Hold on. Wait. I fix it. God, it was playing at full fucking volume.
Love it.
Okay, there we go. Alright, now I should be able to play it, and we can all hear it. Can y'all hear that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Why am I soft? Why am I soft? Why am I so hard?
Y'all made me think of this tonight with this fucking session.
My body's so hard. I can be wrong. My body's so hard. When you call me, you can call my body so hard. Boom, boom. All along, there were accidents and accidents. There were accidents and accidents. My body's so hard.
You like the lyrics?
I love the lyrics. I also love that some of it sounds backwards.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Some of it sounds backwards. Like
The
it's being
words
played.
are not
Yeah.
backwards, but some of the music is.
Okay, that was the music mostly. Some of it sounds backwards, but some of the words also sound backwards.
Oh, that's probably because I cut it so weird.
I love it.
When you call me, you can call my body so hard.
Why am I short?
Got a short little dog.
So long.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna play it out, and we're gonna raid Venus Variation.
My body's so hard. I can be wrong.
When we raid, this is the command. This is what we're all gonna say.
Please let it be my body so hard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? Oh, damn it. Give me just a sec. I'll edit it. Ah, damn it. Well, you can also just say my body's so hard. Fuck it. Wait a minute. We're gonna do this right. Hold on. Where's the emoji at? Where's the emoji? There we go. Alright, we're gonna paste that. Alright? Fuck it, let's play it again. There we go. Alright. We're not raiding Venus Variation. Hold on, let's see who's playing. Who else is playing tabletop RPGs right now? Oh shit, yeah, they're going for charity and they're gay? Fuck yeah, we're raiding this channel.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Good night. Say good night, everybody.
Good night. Good
Oh no, where'd the music go?
Good night. Good
night. I don't know, where
forgot-
did the music go?
I forgot the music was
Rip.
The music was gonna go away.
Womp 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 wow.
Well, whatever. My body's so hard!
Womp womp wanna wanna wow.
Sorry, starts walking.
That was the game over from Sonic, by the way.
Yeah, look at them.
This is a parade of